Brayton, what up? Daniel, what up? Let's get the likes up. Who in the building? Who in the building? That's right. That's right. Who I got? I got Brayton, Daniels, Jason, Eric, Goat Wave, Terry, Tamar, Jason, Flossy Sports TV, Makai, Tutor, Dal Pitts, Steve Holler, Zay26, the other Terry. What's good? Let's get the likes up, y'all. Let's get the likes up. Trayvon James, what up? Yo, I know most of y'all love basketball and y'all strictly basketball fans, but I need y'all support my other video, man. Even if y'all watch it for a little while and hit that like button. Let it grow, man. Cause it's like when I talk anything outside of basketball, I know you guys not interested, which is cool. I know y'all like bad, but don't just look at it as, oh, I like basketball and he talking about something else. So I'm not going to click on it. I'm going to watch it and hit the like button, help the video grow. That's ways of supporting. That's ways of supporting. If you watch it for like a couple minutes, I know some of you guys is not into none of that stuff, but be like, I'm going to watch it for a couple minutes, hit the like button, then you go. Don't always have to be with, oh, Lakers made trade for Buddy Hill. Oh, Lakers made trade for Buddy Hill. Let me watch it. Hit the like button. Into it. Which is cool. That's what you into. But when you supporting somebody, you supporting them regardless. You know I ain't talking about no craziness. One thing you know I'm not talking about no craziness, some weird shit where you be like, I can't support him. He talking some nonsense. You know it's always gonna be level head. Y'all see my boy Loyalty. Loyalty said, go purchase some tap out. We got Loyalty in the building. We got Justin. We got Steve Hall. We got Tim. We got Big Dell. We got Tony. We got Jay. Who else? That's right. Big Dell go support all the time. Every video. For instance, Dell not into basketball at all, but he watched my basketball videos. I don't know how long he watch it. Maybe he watch a minute of it, give me a view, and hit the like button. So at least he's like, all right, I don't know nothing about basketball, but I could watch it for 90 seconds, 2 minutes, or whatever. I'm going to hit the like button. Bam! He ain't into sports. That's how we keep things going. That's how you keep things going. Tony Martinez, Chris Green, King David, Steve Holler. Respond to this. Tom Lou, where you at, bro? I ain't seen my boy Tom in a long time. He said, what top 8 in the West? I don't know yet. I had to really think. It's weird. It's weird. Darren Gordon, what up, bro? I'm going to let y'all up in a minute. I just need to get a couple more likes, man. I'm starting to feel that too, Zay26. He said, feel like Russ gonna get traded. It's starting to feel like that. I ain't gonna lie. Like he knows something. It feel like that. I agree. I said it seemed a different feeling than it was a couple weeks ago. But yeah, let me tell y'all, I ain't gonna bore y'all with this. I know some of y'all strictly basketball. If it ain't a basketball thing come out of my mouth, y'all don't be into it. But let me just tell y'all real quick about just support in general. You guys been great. I'm not even talking about you guys, but let's say people, this is where most people, right? Everybody have a dream. Everybody want to be an entrepreneur. Everybody want to start their own business. Everybody want to step out the box and do something. A lot of times people don't do, a lot of times people when they do start something, they don't finish because they don't get the initial support. Like, I'm not counting y'all. I'm counting like my family and people who I grew up around. Those are the people who really don't support. But the bottom line is, if those the people support and you start that, and then it gives you that extra energy. Let's say my family, for instance. Let's say I have 40 family members, especially if I'm selling something that's anything under $50. I always tell people it's a $40 rule. One thing about $40, people will spend $40 easy. But when it's a weird feeling. A lot of you probably agree with me. But when something that's $50, that's when people be a little hesitant. So if you selling something that's anything that's 40 and under, is it like a mental thing? Like, for some reason, all right, $40, all right, $30, $35, $20. But soon you say $50, $60, that's when it get tricky with people be a little hesitant about something. But a lot of times, see, I'm blessed. Let me tell you why I'm blessed. I'm blessed to have y'all. Reason why I'm blessed to have y'all been supporting more than people I've known. I'm not telling y'all this just to tell y'all. I'm keeping it all the way 100. Now, I mean, when I mean people, I mean like closer people. Like, people we on the phone, people I see, yo, what up? We hang out, boom, boom, family members, it's 120 these days. You're right. Angie, what up, Angie? Knowledge was good. Jamal Sullivan, Assad was good. Nike Mark, who else in the building? I'll walk him down. But that Banks, what up though? That be the key. That be the key right there. So if somebody, one of you guys right now start something, and y'all have y'all family members and y'all friends from y'all neighborhood, if they all support you, believe me, you'll feel good about yourself and you'll keep the business a little longer. I seen people, you see them on the internet. People be like, yo, I'm starting a thing. I bake cupcakes. Yo, y'all want cupcake? Come buy from me. I bake cupcakes. That's my new business. They be so hyped about it. Then you see 2 weeks later, they ain't doing it no more. You know why they ain't doing it no more? Because you always need your initial people first. That's why I said I'm lucky to have y'all. Because y'all, don't get me wrong, it's strangers. Don't get me wrong, when I go other places, the strangers, like when I go on the events, you know what I'm saying? When I have weekly shows and things like that, and I go to events, it's heavy support. But when it's somebody you knew for a long time, that's when it's different. But I'm gonna let you guys on, man. I'm gonna let you guys. Big Kev, what's good, bro? SM, he said Gary Trent, Seth Curry, Buddy Hill. Which one? Gary Trent. Reason why I take Gary Trent, the youngest out the three. He's a little bit taller. Seth Curry like 6'2", Buddy Hill 6'4", Trent probably 6'4", 6'5", but he's stronger. He's a better defender. He's younger. I take Trent out of any of these. But anybody want to join? Come join. Hit that. Hold on, I got to get 50 likes first. We're gonna do this thing right. Omar, what's good, bro? What up? It's my boy right there, my boy. Oh, yo, hit that like button. Anybody want to join and talk about the game tonight? We got AD and Rudy Hachimura. He making his debut tonight. I want to hear what you guys think about Rudy Hachimura. How many minutes y'all think he's gonna play? How much points you think he's gonna how much points you think he's gonna score? All right, Angie said we had 60 likes. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's real good. We got 89 people here. We had 96 people here. Yeah, thanks, Banks, for supporting me. I need y'all guys. The video I just did about 1090 Jake. I need y'all after this live or something, please go on my video and hit the like button and give me some views. My views be super low when I go outside of basketball. I be getting like 200 views, man. When I talk basketball, I get a couple thousand. When I talk anything outside of basketball, I get 200 views. And I know y'all getting the notifications. Just click the like button. I need y'all right after this go off. If y'all didn't see it, go click the like button. The video I did, any video I put up, please. Any video I put up. Tokyo, what's good, bro? Patty Wagon. What up? Octavius. What's good, bro? Who else in the building? Angie Bernard in the building. My boy Omar. J Mac. Laker 24 Kings. Jay. SD Hydro. SM. MIB. Terrell. Where I need you guys to really, anything I put up, that's the way it support me, man. Just hit that like button. If you watch it for 2 minutes, if y'all not into the topic. If it's not a trade or I'm talking about the Lakers, that helped me grow too, and it helped me, you know what I mean? It helped the message get out. D John, what up, bro? We got Canada is in the building. I dropped the link. Nobody want to come up here? Y'all know I ain't gonna be up here long. Elder say coming a little bit later. Elder say be up here a little bit later to hold it down. Rochester is in the building. We lost. We ain't gained anything on the cap. We're gonna lose on that, bro. Yeah, AD is back. That's my thoughts on Darvin Ham. Like I said, Darvin Ham is a work in progress. Like I said, and I always said this, that he do get them to play hard. I always said that, but his X's and O's not too good. I've been telling you guys, I'm not, and I think that the Laker fans real quick just overrated him so fast while him even coaching the game. Yeah, Seth 32. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't want no. And he little, like he's little. He gotta defend the point guards. He don't have no defense. He can shoot, but I don't want Seth Curry. Yeah, I might do that sometimes. Zay, I might do it sometimes. Watch the game while the game on. I might do it, but I love scouting. I really do. I love scouting. I love watching the game and breaking down the game. So it'd be a little harder for me, like while I'm talking to y'all, than really focusing. I don't know. I tried one. I used to do it before. I did it a few times. Like certain games, I might do it. I might do that, Zay. Dez, what up, bro? Well, that's two guards. Oh, it's my boy Steve. Steve, what up, Steve?
Hey, Kareem, how you doing?
Wow, my boy Steve joined the live today. What's up, Steve?
I'm doing well, man. I got to ask you about you said today that you think the Lakers are going to end up 6.
Yeah, I think we're gonna be 6. Yeah, I think we're gonna be 6. I think I don't know no order because it's weird. I'm not gonna say no order, but this the 6 I think is gonna be the top 6. No order, because I say Denver, Memphis, I think Sacramento gonna stay at somewhere around there. New Orleans, Lakers 5. I don't know. See that it'd be between Phoenix, Clippers, and Dallas. I think between one of those three. Golden State, I think they're gonna be probably like 7. I just don't. I don't see Golden State there. I think one of those. This is not an order, so I'm not. When I say Phoenix, Dallas, and the Clippers, I'm not saying they're gonna be 6. I'm saying they're gonna be in the top 6. What you
I understand that.
What you think?
I think it's going to be hard. I think it's going to be hard for the Lakers to get into 6 with 34 games left. Just because they gotta jump Golden State. They might have to jump the Clippers. They're going to have to jump Phoenix. And all those guys are in their division. They might have to jump the Mavericks. It's just going to be difficult.
So
I don't know if I see him getting up there.
You think they'll be a playing team?
Well, yeah, unfortunately. I mean, I'm not a Laker fan, but I don't want to see him get, knocked out in the play-in. No.
So what moves you think? It looked like Drake Crowder going to Milwaukee.
I don't know if I heard that's a standing offer, but I think James Jones would pull the trigger if that was what he really wanted to do.
So what they saying going to Phoenix?
To be honest with you, I have no idea. I keep hearing all kinds of stuff. I think they're waiting for their new owner. Supposedly he's going to be that's going to be official before the trade deadline, so as early as next week. I think they're kind of waiting on that.
I thought you
What's that? No, it's Matt Ishbia. He hasn't been confirmed, so they have to do the whole background check, and then the owners have to vote on him. No.
Oh, okay.
I think it's pretty much done deal, but in order for it to be official, they has to jump through all the hoops.
So what's your? I know you, Steve. I know you did some background on him. What you think about him?
Well, he seems to be a good guy. I mean, I don't think he has any sexual assaults or racist comments, in his company or anything like that. He knows basketball. He was on the Michigan State championship team. So, he was there, and then he did a little bit of work as a coach on the Michigan State college team. So
how he get his money? Where he get his money from?
So his dad had a mortgage company, and it was kind of a small one. So when he got out of college and he started in that, he didn't think that's what he wanted to do, family business, whatever. But he just ended up taking it over. And then him and his brother built it up to where he's a rival with Dan Gilbert.
Damn.
Yeah.
See, I like stories like this. This is very important, guys. Y'all hear that? See, that's what I said. I didn't know anything, but I love education, man. I know some of y'all be boring y'all with this, but this is amazing. He said it was a small company, mortgage company. His dad, he went to school. He played ball in the Michigan team. Get out of school. Now, mind you, how old is he now?
I mean, he's got to be around Matty Cleave's age, so I'm guessing he's got to be maybe like
in the 40s,
45, 46.
So think about this. So just think about this. His dad had a small mortgage company. So let's say his dad worth about $300,000-400,000. Let's just say $500,000. Let's say $500,000. His dad worth $500,000. He gets out of college. So now let's say he's 44. I think Tim Cleve's about 44, 43. And so in 20 years, he built that to $1 billion status. That's some amazing shit. Right or wrong, Steve?
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, he's got more than that because he paid $2 billion for 50% of the team. So that makes the Suns worth $4 billion. Oh.
They say he's 43. See that's what I'm saying. Stories like that is inspiring. That's why it's very important, and that's why I respect that. That's why we do gotta invest in our kids, because the father laid the blueprint, put the blood, sweat, and tears, and him and his brother. His brother is part of the team too.
Yeah.
Him and his brother got together in the business. That's what I said. Young, fresh minds. Things changed. They probably understood the game better than the father, and they took it to another level. And now he owned the Phoenix Suns in his mid-40s. That's crazy. No, I don't want no Joe Harris or Steph Curry. I don't want none of them. But that's crazy. And that's a good thing, like you say, he know basketball. And the thing about this guy here, he played on a team and he understands basketball. He loves it. So that's the thing. He loved the game because he played the game at a college level. So now he loved it. He got some understanding of it. Then he's young, so he got fresh ideas. That may be definitely a good step in the right direction for Phoenix. So, no, I don't want no Patty Mills either. So, you think that they don't want to make no moves until he get there for salary-wise, like see what he's trying to do cap-wise?
No, I'm not sure if that's the case. I think he's already said that he would spend money on long-term contracts, so he's fine with that. I think part of the problem was that Sarver, even though he's suspended and he's not really part of the team, he still has say if the contract is over a mid-level contract. So if they had something lined up, let's just say they had a deal with KD lined up, and Sarver, being salty that he got pushed out, he'd say, "No, fuck you." Excuse me. He would say, screw you guys. I'm saying I'm vetoing that. You can't make that deal.
So until he's officially out.
Right.
Oh, so I get why. I get it. So they saying probably next week?
I think as early as next week. It might be in 2 weeks. I could be wrong.
2 weeks is the deadline. They push.
Well, it's going to be. I think it's going to be right before the deadline. I think.
So Phoenix basically, Jay Crowder's the only one they really trying to move right now.
No, I think they're willing to move other guys. I mean, I would move Shamet. That guy's terrible. There's some other guys that they can move. Saric is starting to build his value back. I think he's starting to play better. He was making some really nice passes last night. So.
Okay. Yeah. So it's important to have a good owner. I tell people that they have a good owner and then have a good, coach, organization. So I said on the video, I said Phoenix seemed like they'd all over the place. Like it's not the same to me. But you said the chemistry not that bad.
No, the chemistry is actually good. I think it's, how the media gets and they just kind of run with a narrative. Jay Crowder's mad. We'll see the chemistry in the locker room is bad. They don't like DA because DeAndre Ayton because he wants out and all that. That all that stuff is nonsense. They love each other. These guys have so much fun. They are so happy to get Cam Johnson back on the floor. I mean, they've won the last 4 games. They're starting to come out. Booker's going to be coming back soon. Chris Paul's been looking good. You're going to have Campaign come back pretty soon. So, most of their best players are going to be all healthy again. And then they're going to make that trade. They'll get rid of Crowder and probably some other guys if it's a big deal. And then they'll make their final push, be healthy with a stacked roster.
So you still like your roster?
Well, the one problem I see is that they don't really have any guys besides Booker that put pressure on the rim. So take it to the basket, draw fouls, get to the free throw line. They just don't have that. That really hurts them because they're always getting outshot at the free throw line.
That's cool. See, this is why, Banks, you got to come up here, Banks, talk about your team. Because don't let us talk about your team. See, because we don't give the see, y'all watch it a little closer. That's why I always like when guys, when they're like team outside the Lakers, they come give their perspective, because they're always different. I know you probably watch and you probably be hearing, some of the guys on here when they say things about Phoenix or other channels that's not like a Phoenix channel, you probably be like, what is this guy talking about? That's not like, what you see.
Yeah, I mean, you saw them get into a big slump here, but it was all while Booker's been out. I mean, the Suns were 18-10 when he went down. They were number 1 in the West. And Cam Johnson in his games there, the Suns are 9-2. The one game they lost because Jeremy Grant got away with 4 steps and shot it at the last second when the clock didn't start in time. That was one game they lost. The other game they lost when he played was where Cam Johnson only played 5 minutes. So, I mean, Cam Johnson is basically undefeated. I mean, that's the weird thing to say. It's a small sample size, but
how he looked to you? He looked like he's good to go, or he looked like he's still weeks away?
No, I mean, two games he's looked fantastic. Last night he had 16 points in the first quarter. He was 6 for 6. I mean, he had a good game the whole game. So he was up and down. I don't think they're not even playing him that many minutes right now. But the other game he started off slow and then he finished well. So I don't think he's 100%, but I mean he's helping.
Okay, so Steve, put on your GM hat. Who would you like the Phoenix Suns to get? Like, what if you the GM? What type of package? Jay Crowder makes about $10 million. You could package him, maybe somebody else. Who would be your ideal get? That's, reasonable. That's possible, can happen. Not no fantasy.
Well, I think you either target a real future point guard, to take over for CP3 down the line, or you package, you make a play for a power forward that complements the team.
So for Jay Crowder, you're looking at trying to trade him for a power forward.
Yeah, I mean, on this team right now, it would be a power forward.
Yeah, I always say I think Phoenix need a power forward, legit power forward. I always said that. I always said they need a legit power. So what power forwards you got anybody in mind that you'll love to have? You be like, oh man, we get him. I think we kiss the baby.
Well, obviously those KD rumors would have been outstanding, but we don't see that happen.
SD Hydro said John Collins.
No, John Collins wouldn't really fit. You'd have to get some. Well, so John Collins fits in some ways. He does shoot the 3, which is fine, and he also is very athletic, but he's not a great defender, and he's not really a great rebounder or a good weak side shot blocker. So it would have to be someone like that, someone that could probably help protect the rim with Ayton, someone that could shoot the 3, and then someone also that gets to the line and rebounds.
So you want Hachimura?
No, I mean Hachimura, he gets to the line, but only when he plays the Suns. Otherwise, he doesn't get to the line very much.
So what about somebody like PJ Washington?
PJ Washington would be decent. Jared Vanderbilt would be all right.
I just want to say Vanderbilt. Because y'all wanted Kuzma at one time.
Yeah, I think Kuzma could play the role really well. He's been playing really good defense. He's been rebounding pretty well. He gets a shot off, so he can create a little bit. He's been passing better. I think he's been improving a little bit. So, Yeah, he'd be nice, but he's very much like he's an awful lot like Cam Johnson, so it's not like it's going to be this huge push.
You know, it would probably been good. Somebody said Laurie marketing.
Yeah, Laurie Markkinen would have been outstanding, but now his price is up,
His price
through
is
the roof.
That's
and you know
crazy.
Danny Ainge.
If you think about it, like if it had been the beginning of the season, Crowder about to be a free agent, you could have packaged him with a first round pick. Danny Ainge would have gave it to you.
Yeah, well, maybe.
You know what I'm saying? Right? I'm saying when he got traded before he played the game, as you said, because now Danny Ainge looked at, okay, Marketing got some years left. We getting a first round pick, and we just get Crowder for a year, or we could cut him, whatever. But Crowder gonna be a free agent. Crowder, and let's say y'all package him with somebody else. Now his price is off the roof. He's good.
Yeah, I'm with you. Those are lost opportunities, And now Danny Ainge, he'll probably ask for 3 to 4 first round picks for the guy.
Yeah, he gonna scare teams off him. He wanted, but I told people that the community in Utah love him. They want him there. He's not trading him. Told me he's not trading him. They love him and they feel he's young enough where to do what they need to do. And in Phoenix, Utah better than people thought they was gonna be. I thought
you're right.
I thought they was gonna tank for. I'm surprised a lot of teams ain't tank for Victor.
Yeah, I think they still are. I think they still are, but they like that Walker Kessler that they have. They like Markkinen. So
too. I ain't gonna lie, he better than what I thought. I scouted him some and around the draft. I'm like, yeah, he blocks shots. He stay active. I like Walker Kessler. I think they got something there with them too, because Walker Kessler, he blocks shots, he stay active, and then you got to score. And see, what's the name? Markkinen, I never seen him that aggressive. He dunking on you now. He's like turned to something else because he's more passive, more like in Chicago. Now he's like he got this like, if he dunk with more power. I ain't never seen him like this. You seen him like that?
Well, when in the summer in the Euro tournament, he started blossoming. So I think that's where it started from. But I don't know if you watched Utah's games. I love their offense.
Yeah,
their offense is outstanding.
Yeah, I watched their games, and that's what we talked about on here. You probably wasn't up here. We was talking about it. We said, "Yo, they offense." That's why they coach Will Hardy. Will Hardy a good coach. But one thing about Boston got they had some good coaches because they coach in Boston now. I think he's a good coach, and Will Hardy is a good coach who coach in Utah. And Utah, one thing about Utah gets some good coaches. They think about Jerry Sloan was let's go back. Scott Layton was a good coach. Jerry Sloan was a good coach, and they keep their coaches for a long time. And the guy they just had, Quinn Snyder. He's a good coach. I'm surprised, but he said he want to sit out a year. He's gonna get a job next year. It sounds they always have somebody good offense. Have you noticed that about Utah?
No, you're right. You're right on. I mean, Jerry Sloan played a flex offense the whole time, which is crazy. But you also had Karl Malone and John Stockton. I mean, they could kind of make anything work well.
He said, "Do you think this contenders fully healthy?" Yeah.
This offense has been outstanding.
It definitely been good. It's definitely been good. This year, he said, Golden State offense ball movement outstanding. Golden State has I think they're going. They always dangerous because Steph is like playing now. He got that monkey off his back. He's much more looser now. And Clay look like he getting better and better. I think that's bull crap. Steve, let me ask you this, Steve. This is my opinion on it. I was going to ask Elder this too. I definitely think it's I don't believe that rumor. It's a rumor going around Twitter that a team offered Toronto 3 first-round picks for OG Anunoby. That's not true. believe me, Toronto would have took them 3 first-round picks quick. He's not even three is like all-star level. Because you're going to get a player back because of salary. So it's not like you're going to get not just for 3 first-round picks. So you're getting a player that's somewhat decent back. I don't believe that. Donovan Mitchell went for 3 first-round picks. He all-star. The guy on Atlanta, Murray. And Murray, younger, definitely more productive than OG. No way in the world no team offer OG no 3 first-round picks. I guarantee he get traded. It's not going to be 3 first-round picks. What you think?
I mean, I think you're right, but I think there's teams that probably have those kind of picks, maybe like Oklahoma City, maybe even New Orleans, that say, "Hey, we get an OG," and OG's he's a defensive player of the year candidate, so
they got him. He's a defensive candidate. You sure?
Yeah, I mean that's what they think.
I have to look and see who the top 5 in the run-ins so far. But I think Toronto would have jumped. Besides Jury, I think they'd have jumped on that so fast. Because this thing, he makes $17 million. So you getting a player you're getting a decent player who, because ain't too many, you're getting a decent player or 2 good solid players and 3 first-round picks. It's not like the summertime you're just taking on the money and nobody coming back to you. Toronto will be getting somebody back. That's $17 to $20 million. I don't think that's true.
Well, I mean, if I was the Suns and I thought that OG could play power forward next to 8, and I'd offer 3 first-round picks if I thought that, hey, we were going to get a point guard in the summer, someone to replace Chris Paul in the future, and you said, hey, he's what was he, 26?
OG, so what's OG, 26, 27?
I don't know. I thought he was 26. So
you'd be right. I'm not sure.
He's still young, and you're kind of pushing for a championship, and you're thinking all these first-round picks are all going to be late first-round picks anyway. So I don't know. I think about it.
I don't see it. First-round picks, they really, really value in these first-round picks a lot more these days. And because you can look, a guy like, what's his name went for seconds. Bogdanovich went. Look what he went for. Look what Hachimura went for. Look what Christian Wood's a late first. Like a lot of.
So I think it's a team. It's probably Oklahoma City, just because they have so many picks, and they already have such a young team that they can't use. They can't use all those first-round picks.
Yeah, but I definitely think if it's OKC, Toronto would have jumped on it. You getting some of their picks? They got gonna have some first-round picks.
Well, it might not be their picks. It might be the other picks.
Yeah, I know picks from other teams. 3 first-round picks is a lot, especially if you going the other way. Because they saying that they want to clear some space for Scotty Barnes. Because they got a bunch of guys in this way. Like OG and him basically the same position. And Scotty Barnes, they want to get him some more shots. They had a meeting with him the other day.
Yeah. Not denying it.
Oh, my God. Please, no. He said Lakers interested, and I don't want none of them. He said Mike Conley and Eric Gordon. Why? Elder like Mike Conley. I don't like Mike Conley. I don't want nothing to do with that. Or Eric Gordon.
I wouldn't trade with Danny Ainge. That guy's nuts.
That's Eric Gordon, who you trading for? How many years he got left on his deal? Yeah, he said Eric Pincus report Trae Young will ask for a trade in the offseason. I believe it. What up, Mr. Mass?
What up, fellas? What y'all talking about, man? Picks and shit?
No, he took out. Steve is a Phoenix Suns, you're a Houston Rockets fan. It's always good to have other fans up here. He was basically breaking
Oh
down his.
yeah, you see that right there, Kareem. I'm a real
Yeah,
fan, bro. Yeah, you see that,
yeah.
man.
I
I'm a real
see.
fan.
Y'all gonna get Victor?
It's possible. I mean, listen, we got Jabari Smith last year. We thought he was the next man up, and he's had a to me, he's underperformed at times. He's had some breakout games here and there. I saw him live here in Sac. They played the Kings back-to-back nights. But overall, can we get him? Yeah. But Kareem, man, I'm not as sold or gun ho on Victor as maybe some of you are, bro. Like to me, guys like that got foot problems, can't be trusted, flat-footed, slow. If you think for a second a guy that size, that tall, can just dribble in front of these small guards without getting his dribble picked, listen, I'm not sold on him. That's just listen. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I mean, what? He's a lesser version of Porzingis. I mean, that's what I see. Because even right now, he's not better than Porzingis. So, I mean, this kid has to come in at a young age, get used to the NBA physicality, the way they call the games, right? The speed, everything. So I'm not as big on him as some of you guys are. That's just me. But for like my Rockets, I mean, if he's there, I mean, yeah, we'll take him. But I mean, that's cool. He all
So
right.
if you had a choice, who would you take?
I would take him, but my expectations wouldn't be as high as some of people that I've heard on these podcasts. I mean, listen. Don't get me wrong. I'll take him. I'm not saying I won't. I'm just saying I want to assess him properly and not put him in a category where he just doesn't belong. So that way, my expectation or I'm not disappointed when he don't pan out because listen, he's going to be a cool NBA player, a rotation guy, a lesser version of Porzingis. That's it. I mean, what are we talking about here, man? Shit crazy. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
I like
I
it.
think I think Victor is going to be he's going to be really nice, and I think that's to say he's less than Porzingis. I'm like that's kind of crazy.
no, it ain't, bro. Because guess what? Porzingis is 7'4" with a jump shot, back to the basket game, rebounds okay for his size, a decent shot blocker. Like, what makes you think this kid's gonna come in and be better than him? I mean, let's not act like Porzingis ain't dropping 20 a game, right? Or Porzingis was an all-star. So, I mean, Victor Wemby, I mean, he cool, but see, we do this every draft, right? There's guys who we see and we project and say they're going to be this, and that. And then when they're not that, then we're all confused and shit. I'm not doing that. Look, I tell you what, bro. Until I see it, then I don't know. You got to show me, bro. Listen, I'm old school. You got to show me. Listen, I don't assess guys off could be, potential. Like, I don't do that, bro. You feel me?
Well,
That's
well, you
that's
kind
the
of
new
have
age.
to. That's
No,
all
you don't.
the draft works.
No, no. What you say?
I said you have to. That's how the draft works.
No. Okay, hold on, bro. I'm a fan. Okay, I'm talking from a fan standpoint. Okay, now listen. If you're asking me from a GM standpoint, okay, then I mean I'll give you that. But listen, I'm a fan assessing this, bro. That's all I'm saying. Me as a fan, I'm not going to praise a dude who ain't played one game yet in the NBA and then just leapfrog Porzingis and say me compare him to a Porzingis is a travesty or it's funny. How? Porzingis is an all-star. What they perimeter game? Who can rebound? Shot block. I mean, what are we talking about, man? Who averaged
No,
20 points a game in this league? What are we saying?
so you're saying this kid who Porzingis is only 7'3". He's not 7'4". But
Okay, my bad.
Wemby is okay.
12
So Wemby
inches.
is
Okay, my bad. Go ahead,
7'5".
bro. And what's that mean?
He's 7'5". He's got
Okay.
already has a better handle than Porzingis does. I think he's got it just as good, if not a better, jump shot than Porzingis does.
So
And he's already got a step back and everything. He's more athletic than Porzingis,
You're blocking
and
everything.
he's a better shot blocker. And
is
he's
he
definitely
talking?
has. Go ahead.
But this is why I said this kid has to get used to the physicality, the speed of the game. We've seen him block people. We've seen him block kids that aren't NBA players. You know what I'm saying? And then you talk about his handle and his dribble. So you mean to tell me that the NBA is going to let, or defenders are going to let this 7'5" kid just sauce him up like he's James Harden or something, and not attack his dribble? Come on, man. Like what are we talking
No,
about,
no,
man?
no, 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 no. Don't
Like,
create a straw man and put words in my mouth. That's not what I
but
said.
why? Hold on, bro. He's 7 feet tall. My bad, 7'5". Why are you even worried about his handle for it? Why? He's 7'5".
Well, I'm not, but if he can create his own shot, I mean, the handle comes in handy. I mean, you look at DeAndre Ayton on my team. That guy can't take 2 dribbles without it getting ripped from him. But I can tell you, Wemby would immediately be 10 times better of a ball handler.
Okay, but don't you want your big man like DeAndre Ayton to catch it in the paint in the restricted area, just catch it and finish? Maybe drop step and then finish on the basket. Why? And listen, man, no disrespect, but what you just said is what's wrong with our NBA today. Why do we want our big guys dribbling, creating shots for it? If you're a center, be a center. Get your ass down low, catch it down low from Chris Paul or Devin Booker, and finish from the basket. I mean, that's the problem. That's the problem, right? You agree?
I mean, in some ways, I agree with that, but I don't know. You apparently haven't watched DeAndre Ayton play that much. He doesn't have great hands. He doesn't get himself in position to catch the ball.
He doesn't have great hands?
No, what? He does not have great hands.
Do you think his hands are like below average?
Yeah, dude. He'll drop at least 1 pass a game.
I mean, every time I watch the Phoenix Suns game, the national telecast, they praise his hands. I mean, they praise his touch around the basket. They praise that aspect of his game. From what I hear.
Well, I'm not talking about touch around the basket. I'm talking about when he's passed the ball. He'll drop passes all the time.
A lot of guys do. Okay. I mean, a lot of guys do. What that mean? I mean, that's cool. I mean, that's not. I mean, okay, he dropped the pass here and there, but for the most part, I mean, Chris Paul puts it right in the shooting pocket, and from what I've seen, DeAndre catches it and finishes very well. I mean, so no, I don't agree with that, bro, because I've seen DeAndre with great hands around the basket, catching the basketball. But again, though, why do we want a 7'5" rookie to come in the league playing like a guard? Listen, bro, that's a recipe for a disaster. Oh, and by the way, guys that big usually have foot issues, right? Greg Oden, Yao Ming, Porzingis, Kevin Durant. I mean, Sean Bradley. I mean, the list goes on and on, right? Chet
I mean, I'll give you that.
OKC. I mean, so listen. I mean, so for me, I mean, listen. He's too, for me, Wendy or Wendell or Wendy, whatever the fuck his name is. To me, he's too perimeter oriented at that size. I don't like that. To me, he's too big and too tall to be out on the perimeter playing like he's a guard. That's just me, though. I could be wrong, but I don't like that. But listen, obviously,
it's only because he's 18 years old and he's playing against men right now. That's part of the problem. He's going to get pushed out. He's just not strong enough. You know, physical maturity doesn't happen overnight.
Listen to what you just said, though. If he's getting pushed out right now, and he's having playing stiff NBA competition, like what's he gonna do versus Brook Lopez? Some of these even 4s and 5s who can push him out and make it tough on him. I mean, that's my point. I mean,
no, but listen. He's already playing. He's already playing men. He's already playing big guys in the Euro League.
Okay.
And he's not really getting pushed out.
Well,
he's kind of doing whatever he's doing well. If he's getting pushed out, he's still putting up 20 points a game at 18 years old.
Okay. Listen, man, I respect I'm respecting how you're assessing it. I mean, your points aren't off the wall. I mean, I get it. I'm just not as high on him because I have to see it to believe it. He's a tall kid. And I just refuse to have a guy that size, that height, play like a guard. I mean, it's just, to me, it's pure delusion, and it's bad basketball. You know what I'm saying? If you're 7'5", get your ass down low, and listen. I don't mind pick and pop jump shots. I don't mind pick and roll on occasions. But at 7'5", I don't want my 7'5" big guy playing like a guard. You know, creating shots, dribbling. Like, come on, man. Like, I mean, that's why. Listen, that's why the league today is what it is, bro. Softer than shit, no skills, no nothing. It's a 3-ball or at the rim. Because big guys nowadays don't want to be big guys. You got fives who want to play like guards. Bro, this is bad basketball, man. But go ahead, man. You're entitled to your opinion.
No, I tend to agree with you. I don't think he would play. He's not going to be exclusively play a guard position, but you want a guy that can do it when he's in a position. Maybe
okay.
he's out on the perimeter.
Agree,
Hey, it's 5 seconds left. You gotta make a decision. You gotta do something.
Okay. I mean, so okay, cool, man. So how would you rate his feet? Because from what I've seen, he's flat-footed, he's slow, right, and he's plotty. And so defensively, this is a pick-and-roll league, right? Right or wrong, right? Pick-and-roll league. And so, I mean, teams are going to put him in bad defensive positions. He'll be in early foul trouble. Trust me, the 1s, 2s, 3s, and even 4s will blow right past him. And so, for me, I'm concerned defensively as well as offensively. That's just me. But
I think he
will struggle.
To me,
I think he's quick.
I think he's quick.
Well, listen, he might be quick compared to who he's playing, but I mean, again, that's why I said the NBA game, the speed, the physicality, bro. That's not. Listen, I mean, to me, it's like it's apples and oranges. What he's seeing right now, defending, is not what he's gonna see in this pick and roll league in the NBA. Night and day, bro. Night and day. They will attack him. They will attack his strong foot. Easy money straight to the basket, bro. Open highway to the basket. But hey, I could be wrong.
I think that'll happen, from time to time, but that happens to every single player in the NBA right now. But the thing is he's so long. He's so long. He makes Gobert's like look short, look like he has short arms.
Yep.
He's so long. He makes up for those things, and he's actually really athletic. He can. And he can move.
Would you say that Rudy Gobert has fast feet and can? Would you say that Rudy Gobert has good feet and fast feet? Because we've seen Rudy Gobert damn near unplayable because he can't play pick and roll. Teams go small and they attack him on the pick and roll.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think he can. This kid can do what Rudy Gobert can do.
Which is guard the small 4s and 5s when teams go small. That's what Wendell can do. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't think so.
Nah, I think he's gonna be the shit. I ain't gonna lie.
You do?
Yeah, I think he's gonna be.
And I could be wrong, Kareem. And listen, I could be 100% wrong, bro. I'm not above that. I'm just saying I don't see it, man. Listen, him averaging 20 points and hitting a couple out of bounds fadeaways and block some shots. That shit don't impress me, man. The hell? I mean, it's basketball. You 7'5". I mean, okay.
I think I agree with you saying like it ain't all about the points. But I think if he do go to your team, I think y'all will make an immediate impact. I think y'all jump and win's going to be crazy.
I'm going to tell you why the Rockets.
I think he's going to have an impact on winning.
I'm going to tell you guys why, if it's okay. Why the Rockets, to me, is a bad situation, right? KP and Kevin and Kenyon Martin Jr. and some of these other guys, Jabari Smith, not to mention, these are young kids, right? Like those kids want their shots. And listen, I've been to a Rockets game. I'll be in Houston next Thursday at a Rockets game, Kareem. The Rockets don't want to play inside out, bro. Listen, they fucking barely fucking get the ball to Sagoon down low, who is skilled. Like KP and Kevin want their shots. And so I think this kid, Wendell, rookie, needs to go to a team where
my audio not working.
He's not with a dominant like perimeter guy, or at least two of them. Houston has two guys who shoot damn near 15, 17 shots a game. I mean, they want their attempts. So listen, they're not going to feed the big guy because that's not what they do. They're young. They're all about numbers and being cool and shit. So I don't think Houston is the right landing spot for this kid. To me, a team like Utah, or I'm not going to say Orlando because they got Banchero, and I think he should be their first option. But I think a team like Detroit or a team like Utah, to me, are his best two spots. To me.
I think his best spot, and this is what I'm calling. I've been calling it since the beginning of the year. He lands in Charlotte. Charlotte gets the number 1 pick.
Yeah, that's what
I said. I said
I can
if
see
he
that
landed
too.
Charlotte, him and LaMelo Ball.
That'd be perfect for him.
Yeah, I can see that too.
But I ain't too sure though. Like it's hit or miss. Either they gonna be great or he ain't gonna be so good. It's always hit or miss with them big tall guys, bro.
Yeah,
And what if
if
he don't put in then if he don't put on weight, he could. I don't know.
Well,
I'll wait and see.
Well, if he puts on weight, that's not always a good thing at that height because he got foot problems and now he becomes slower. Like to me, he's almost in like a no win lose situation because if he puts on weight, he'll be even more slower than what he is now. And then if he stays the size he is, then he's lacking strength. Listen, man, y'all can call me crazy, bro, but I'm just not sold on this kid, man. That's just me. People call me crazy, but I gotta call it how I see it, man.
I can respect that. I see him as a cross.
He okay. I just don't see how he compete with at his position in the league. That's all.
Exactly. There you go, man.
But think about it. What center really dominates nowadays? It's not like y'all thinking y'all just looking at him being skinny. Centers don't really take advantage of matchups no more like they used to. Think about it. Joker even shoots. Only one who really, and they don't do it all game. Embiid may pound for a little while, but he stays on the perimeter. Joker stays on the perimeter. We know Ayton not physical. I don't think he's gonna have. It's different now. If it was back in the days with Shaq and Elijah, Pat Ewing, and them guys like that, guys who's physical gonna pound. These guys, everybody want to stay on the perimeter.
I ain't gonna lie, that boy career die in San Antonio. I'm telling you now, because they're gonna still. I think put him at the 5 is the worst thing you can do because I don't think he's a 5 at all. He's more so of a 4.
Yeah, Jeff, I agree with that.
Come through, Jeff. Yeah.
I gotta go, Kareem. You guys take care.
Appreciate you, Steve.
Hey, good talking to you, man. Nice talking to you, Steve.
Same.
Oh, so you go to Houston next week?
Yeah, so you're saying the 4?
Yeah, that's his best shot because I don't think he's gonna be strong enough. I don't think he's gonna be strong enough to go at 5s at all.
Mass, how long?
It's my birthday next week, Kareem. I'll be there for 5 days, man. So 5 days.
You going to the strip clubs?
Nah, man, I'm too old for that shit, man. Me and the wife is going, but I try to get away at least once a month, man, to go somewhere. So we're going to Houston and then we'll drive to New Orleans. Yeah, I know. We'll drive to New Orleans one day because it's like 5 hours away, and then when we get back, we're going to Las Vegas a week later to the Adele concert in Vegas. Yeah. So so we try to travel often, man.
Hold on, so you going to Houston?
Yeah, I'll blog it, Kareem. I'll blog it. Yeah.
How long you said you staying in Houston for 5 days?
Yeah, just 5 days. Yeah.
And then you go to New Orleans for how long?
Come back. Probably just like a day. Just a day. We'll probably drive out there and then come back the next day.
And then you're gonna fly out. You're gonna fly out.
Fly out. Get some business done there at home.
You going straight to Vegas, or you going back home?
Nope. I got to come home for like a week, and then fly out to Vegas for 5 days and go to the Adele concert, do some gambling, hang out there, and then in April, we're going to Paris for 2 weeks. So we try to travel often, man. Yeah, we travel a lot. Remember, I was just in New York, man, by you, but. You know what? Like you said, I wasn't even thinking, or I would have hit you up, man, because we were we were lost. Well, we were lost because I stayed in Queens, and I didn't like Queensbridge, and I didn't know where to go. We were just doing things on the fly. You know what I'm saying?
You dropped
but we caught the train everywhere. So we were on 42nd Ave and 21st Street.
You're doing too much traveling, man. You need to come support your boy, man. I got the wine. I got
I didn't know that.
I got fragrance and I got tap out. Come support me, bro.
You got like man cologne or something like that? What you
man
mean?
Man and woman. It's fly shit. I got men and women cologne.
Do you ship stuff out?
Everybody. A lot of people been supporting. You ain't really been on here like that.
I didn't know that you did all that, man. Yeah, for sure.
A lot of people been supporting like crazy. That's why I said I love this channel. People been supporting me like crazy.
Yeah, no. I'm a big cologne guy, man. So for sure.
Cologne is crazy. Crazy.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for telling me that, man.
You friends on Instagram, right?
Yes, we are. And so this is what I do.
You have to DM me, and then you get the information. I ship it out to you. You get it in one day.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll talk to you and see
before you go to Vegas, Houston.
Yeah,
It's
for
only
sure.
$25. Only $25.
Man, bro, Kareem, man, come on, bro. It's cool, man. I ain't worried about the money. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
big money talk. That's big money
Yeah.
talk. Listen, come on, man.
I'll definitely buy a couple of things for you, man. Yeah, for sure.
That's big money talk. He said, man, I ain't worried about that. I like that. I love when guys getting money, man. I love it. I'm happy for
Yeah.
you, man. You able to travel. You know what I mean? You able to do things, man, with you and your family. That's a good thing, man. That's a blessing.
Yeah,
Like you
but
said, I
it's
always
not me,
tell
bro.
people.
It's God, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're
Exactly.
blessed. We're blessed, man. And so, you know, I give back a lot to people here in Sacramento and to others. So, you know, I feel like, you know, my giving back and my unselfishness over the years, you know, God's paying me back in a good way. So, you know, so it's not me. You know what I'm saying? All credit goes to him, but, you know.
It's my IG, y'all.
Shit.
If y'all want anything, my IG, Laker_Kareem. Hit me up.
Y'all might have to add this shit. I'm gonna have to holler at you next week when I get this shit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
I love cologne, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah, come
Oh,
see
dude, me
me,
too,
man.
man. Yeah, me too.
Yo, listen. I've been loving cologne since I was a little boy. So this is something everybody when I started doing this, everybody like this. Everybody been going crazy. I know me because they said how I love cologne so much. Like it fit me. I've been since a little boy.
Well, you know,
Indeed.
as a man, we should be wearing a nice watch and always have some nice cologne on, man. I mean, that's just part
Nice
of being a
watch and
man to
cologne,
me.
exactly.
Yeah, that's how my dad taught me, bro. Clean cut, well groomed, cologne watch. You know what I'm saying? You look presentable. You carry yourself well, and it starts with taking care of yourself. And cologne is definitely, you know, a part of that.
Yo, it's funny you said that, and I was my son. I just told him that. I said when you get older, you keep a nice little haircut. Don't be having no. I said I don't want to discriminate. Oh, braids and stuff. But keep you a nice clean cut.
Yep.
A nice little watch. Don't have to be diamonds. Every nice little watch and smell good cologne. And it's like it's the perfect. You go to interview, nice little cologne, little watch, haircut.
Right, right.
And if you got dreads or braids, make sure that shit done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make sure
yeah.
that shit presentable and you got your line up and your fade together, all that shit. All that
Absolutely,
matter.
bro.
Jeff, you want to come
Absolutely,
on the
man.
stream today, Jeff? I dropped the link. Anybody could want to come through, talk to me, Mr.
Well,
Madison,
I'm
and
about
Bill.
to, yeah, I'm about to get off here, but I'm gonna hop back in. Just give me like 10, 15 minutes. I gotta feed my dogs and do a few other things, but I'll jump back in.
Hit me up on IG, yo.
Kareem, I'm hit you on tonight, bro. Tonight, I got you for sure.
All right.
Okay, thank you again, buddy.
All right. Thank you. Yeah, so what you think
About what?
about the game tonight? We got AD back. We got Victor. I said Victor. We got Rui Hachimura.
I want to see how that's gonna work and is they gonna start them together. That's what I want to see.
I'm curious. But see, the thing is, I don't think you can just take Thomas Bryant out the starting lineup right tonight. That will be you will lose your player doing that.
You right, and hell, Rue don't even know the playbook yet.
Off the bench tonight.
Yeah, you right. Rue don't even know the playbook yet. It depends. Like Thomas Bryant, I think they'll probably start Thomas Bryant for the next couple of games to see if his production, not like it ain't got to be the same 20, 30 points, but like, is he still gonna be playing at a high level with AD back or not?
You got to, because if you tonight, AD and Rui come and you start Bron, AD, and Hachimura, you're gonna lose Thomas Bryant. You're gonna lose him because he played well enough to not to just be get bumped by a player who just joining your team.
My only thing with that is like, who's your backup five? Or you just stagger their minutes?
You just don't do that. Like, and I want to see if Darvin do some idiot stuff like that. You will lose Thomas Bryant because AD back, you take him out the starting lineup. You can never do nothing like that. That's the worst thing you could do. You can't do nothing like that.
I can see that.
You'll lose him as a player. Like he played well enough. Like, come on. Let him get some games up. Bring Hachimura off the bench for a couple weeks. Because you can't bring AD off the bench.
I mean, basically, let Thomas Bryant play himself out the position instead of giving it away.
Yeah, let him play with AD. See how that works for a while. If Darvin do that, I'm making a video. I don't care if the Lakers win by 20. If they come back and he's not in the video, y'all already know. But I got 206 people in here right now. Please, guys, please. I did a video earlier about some of you ain't see about 1090 Jake. Please support my other videos besides when I talk about basketball. I know some of y'all only into basketball, but please support my other videos too. Hit the like button and give me subscribe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that 1090 Jake thing, that shit, that's different.
You saw my video?
No, I gotta check it out though.
Please check. I figured because I just did it like maybe 30 minutes before I came on, so I'm sure a lot of people ain't see it. But I'm asking all 200 of you guys that's on here, please go to that video when we done here. Please go to hit it, and like, cause it's like when I do anything outside of basketball, I only get like 200 views. But when I do basketball, I get a good amount of views. But when I talk about other stuff, real life stuff, whatever may come, nobody support it. They see the title, like I'm not clicking it. Y'all rocking with me, y'all just hit it. Even y'all watch it for 1 minute and hit that like button. That's all I ask. 1 minute and hit that like button. What up, Jeff?
What's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
Doing all right. Oh yeah, by the way, y'all into boxing and video games and stuff like that, I'm your guy. Beta test comes out Tuesday.
Yeah, a boxing game?
Yep. It's only on PC for right now until they finish it though. I cover all of that on my channel.
Oh, that's dope. Oh, you got a channel by your microphone.
Oh, I ain't
sound cool. No, I'm just kidding. No, you sound clear in here. So,
oh shit, man,
I came in a part like the back end of that conversation. You was talking about if Rui gonna start.
Yeah, I mean, it probably mess up chemistry. If you snatch Thomas Bryant out the lineup so quick, and you just got Rui, like give him a chance to see if he play well with AD or not first.
Oh no, I'm just saying like they didn't announce people starting, right? I just thought I missed something. So I don't think.
I don't even know. I ain't even heard it yet.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna start him. I don't think that would be smart for the coach. He would. That would be like I said. I caught the end of your guys' conversation, so you guys may have already covered that.
Lord have mercy. Somebody trying to provoke me. You talking about Benavidez gonna get fucked up by Caleb Playng. Y'all better leave me alone. I came over here for basketball. Damn it.
They go find you no matter where you go.
Man, look, I got $100 with anybody that want to bet on that fight. Guarantee you. Benavidez gonna stop that man in the 10th round. Watch what I tell you. I'm over here for the Lakers. Hopefully they can start playing good enough where I can watch the games and back-to-back days. Every time I watch the Lakers, we lose. Bro. Every time I watch the game, we lose. I promise. This whole year.
We got to take the TV out your house then, man. It's because of you.
Hell, I just quit watching. When I quit watching, they went like on a 5-game win streak.
Oh man, we got to cut your power off.
Yo, he said they promised him a start. I get it. They promised starting spot. That means they promised him to start game 1.
Yeah, he's not gonna start tonight. Like that's later in the year matchups. Like
he don't even know the playbook yet.
Yeah. I mean, he might end up starting throughout the year, but they gotta let they're trying to re-sign him, but they also are gonna try to re-sign Bryant. So they're gonna have to find balance with that. But it seems like Darvin's not the best X and O guy, right? But feel like he's a decent leader in player development. So I think that'll work itself out because I don't think he PSs these guys.
Correct.
I just want him to hit corner threes, play hard on defense, and stay out the way. That's all I ask.
If he could just be like a little better version of what we had in Keith Morris, and I'll take that any day.
Yeah, that'll work. That'd be perfectly fine.
We need some bench support, man. Yesterday was terrible. But Kareem, what you think? What you think about this game being the audition for those Spurs the Lakers might be looking to trade for, though?
Here's a good question. Man, look, The Spurs
Yeah,
win tonight. I promise I won't watch a game for another month. I promise I won't watch till after the All-Star break. I promise you I won't.
I know they got Richardson over there, they got McDermott over there, and they got Pirtle over there. All could be future Lakers. So we'll
I don't
see
even
what.
know if I don't even know if I want to do that though.
Nah, I don't want to do that.
I'm not saying I want to do it. I'm not saying I want to do it. I'm just saying that might happen.
Then we'd be still with Patrick Beverly as our backup point guard. Pat Bev get on my nerves so bad.
I think if they go that route, they may do. There's a couple different things they could do, depending if they play that Russ card, then I think you're going to see a couple of moves.
Eric, hop on, Eric. Yeah.
All right, cool. That makes sense. First game with the team coming off the bench, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't dare trade. I wouldn't dare trade with the damn Spurs. I think I heard Elder say this the other night, and I feel the same way. When they had something that we wanted and we wanted to deal real bad, they told us to kiss their ass. Fuck them. Unless it's gonna really like take us over the top, forget it.
But that's true. Elder definitely said some good shit. Like the Spurs, the Knicks, who else he said? He said Spurs, Knicks, Pacers, like them guys, Sacramento, like them guys, they put you through the ringers.
But I mean,
even in this trade, they gonna get robbed in the process. They're gonna ask for extra.
Well, that's why the deal hasn't happened yet. That's one thing I do give Rob some credit for is he's not just out there getting fleeced. People are trying, but he's just not taking the bait.
If you ask me, we should have to give up no more than one first anyway, because y'all want the contract. Y'all taking it, y'all want the contract anyway. Y'all want this money off y'all books.
I wouldn't even give up a first. Think about it. I
wouldn't either.
They just said what's the name worth for second. I mean, they trying to trade Josh Richardson for a second. So Josh Richardson going for a second.
And McDermott.
Yeah. McDermott is a second. And Pirtle is, we don't really need him.
Yeah, we don't even need Pirtle.
I'm not paying for first for no center like that. What's the sense of giving a first for a center that if both of them, if McDermott and what's the name is a first, second, you can get McDermott and Richardson second, right? And we helping them clear their books. That's one.
All of them, but McDermott are a free agent, so they're done at the end of the year, anyways.
Yeah, but
I'm staring on y'all compared though.
But my thing is this. We don't need. I'm not paying no first on no center like that. Now a guy like Miles Turner, who's dominant shot blocker, someone who's gonna and he's a better finisher. Yeah.
Yeah, just my only thing when you're training for a big that's going to be a backup in case something happens to AD, you can't have a guy who's hurt more than AD. You know what I mean?
Not only that, the Lakers already said Hachimura playing small forward.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, he's been playing a lot more.
So that means it's gonna be him, AD, and Braun.
Yep.
Pirtle not defensive center.
He's just a big, body. He's good rebounder, good. I mean,
he's not no defensive terror like that.
He's not a stretch. He's not a stretch five either.
A couple times. He's slow.
Yeah, he's not a stretch five either. Which you want with AD.
It don't make no sense to give up for somebody a center position. You don't need as much, or you just need somebody who just to maintain for a little while. I'm not paying no first round pick for no center because they want AD down the stretch, and now that you got Hachimura, the front line basically gonna be Braun, Hachimura, and AD. So you definitely ain't gonna. You just need a center just to keep the seat warm.
Need some height.
They not gonna play. AD gonna play center down the stretch. So what's the sense of spending a first round pick for him?
Yeah, I think just all the trades are talking about it. I don't like the first round pick on any. I know everyone's like F them picks, give them up, but I don't think any of the trades are worth it. The Detroit trade is just not worth it for a 34-year-old. So it's just all these. I mean, Utah didn't even get a first round pick for Bogdanovich. Now they're trying to move. Now Detroit's trying to move him for a first round pick.
Yo. What's up, fellas? What's up, Kareem?
What up, bro?
What's going on?
Chilling. What's up, Jeff? Man, I think I was on the panel with you on one of Angry Laker fans
Oh yeah,
panel.
what's going on, man? Yeah, what's going on with you?
Chilling, bro. Chilling, man. AD is back. We got uh we got reinforcements with Hachimura coming back. Well, he's not. You guys say he's not starting. He's coming off the bench.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he
So
brings tonight, though.
yeah, man. I
He's
think
gonna be he's gonna be excited.
Yeah.
yeah, and I think he's coming kind of like with not a chip on his shoulder, but he wants to come here and perform well, man. So I think this was a solid move by Rob.
Oh yeah, this is a no risk trade for them, man. So no low risk, high reward, in my opinion. So
Yeah,
it's a
for
no
sure.
brainer trade.
Right. I mean, I saw some people kind of criticizing the 3 second round picks. Some people said maybe 2 instead of 3, but I'm like, you know
That's
what?
it's two picks. The
Right,
people got it twisted. It's a pick swap.
right,
The 28. Yeah. So
right. And worst come to worst, the Lakers they could buy another second round pick.
they do every year. They do every year.
Yeah,
So
exactly. And still can pick a decent player. So like you said, I think it was a low risk, high reward because Kareem. This I was talking to LOE. Um, how else were the Lakers going to get a young like forward like Rui Hachimura, a player that they desperately need? How else were they going to get a player like him other than doing a trade like this? You're not going to find a player like him on the buyout market. You can't get a player like this on a minimum contract. They had to do a deal like this.
I agree with you. I agree. That definitely is a good deal. You get a young player that a mid-range game that he got the type of game that he will do well in the playoffs, and put
Right,
some second
right.
round picks and then a guy that you wasn't using in Kendrick Nunn.
the guy you weren't going to resign, So it's no
Right.
brainer. You know what I mean? So like, and Rui was shooting, north of 40% from three last year. So he's gonna be sitting there in the corner with open looks from Braun, AD, maybe not Russ, but these guys can all find him in the corner. He's gonna be open. So he's
Right.
capable of hitting it. So it's like, he didn't have much to play with in Washington. He lost a lot of his minutes to Kuzma. So I think that's
Right.
part of it too. He's gonna come here. Like I said, when you're the ninth pick in the draft and you get paid and you get traded for second round picks in your free agent year, then yeah, there's definitely gonna be a chip there.
Right. Right. I think, you know, um, maybe not so much threes. We'll see what happens with the threes, but a lot of people probably don't realize, man, Rui walks onto the Lakers and he's automatically like one of their top 3 shooters
Especially
because
mid
he can
range.
exactly, man. So I'm just like people who are against this trade, man, they're really underestimating him and they're not knowing like the dude was a lottery pick, man. And he was a lottery pick for a reason. So I think a lot of people are gonna be kind of like pleasantly surprised and like Reem said, his type of game is going to translate well. Like when the game slows down when we go into the playoffs, he's not going to get shook, man. I don't think.
He and
His
he's
mid range game crazy, bro.
Yeah, it is. It is. He's got good
Right,
bounce. He can finish at the rim with contact. He can use his left. Like, I mean, he's a good player. He's not a savior by any stretch of the word, but he's a great
no,
pickup.
no,
I like him.
right,
I've been watching him since college. I've been
Yeah, no,
following him.
he's good. And
right,
Wow.
he's had like multiple high scoring games. This isn't like a lottery pick that went bust and just couldn't score in this league. You know what I mean? He just was in a bad fit, in a
Nah,
bad situation.
his minutes were inconsistent a lot of his career too.
Yeah. But he's had multiple 30-point games. So, I mean, he can get
right,
buckets.
And them
right,
getting Porzingis and Kuzma, all they did was make it worse.
Then you have
Right was on the
Bradley Bill.
right.
the right was on the wall for a while. I just didn't think that anybody would want to trade Rui to us. I'd be
They got
feeling
a
like
good
people don't really want to do
relation.
deals with us, bro. I don't
No, but
think
the
nobody.
Lakers and Washington got a good relationship, and
He said
relationships
that.
matter.
But
So,
Rob said that. Rob said we
Right,
work deals,
right.
but like people forget. So you remember when a lot of teams don't want to help the Lakers when they're trying to make a move to get a superstar, right? So like when the Lakers were trying to clear up room to get Kawhi, no team would mess with him. The
Right,
Wizards went and took Bryant, took Wagner, took Bonga, They ended up roping into a 3-team deal for that AD trade, but that trade was done like a month before the AD trade.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like they helped them knowing that move was going to help them get Kawhi, and they still helped them. So that relationship is strong.
See,
Right.
you know what? I'm glad.
Yeah, we can get rid of Anderson too.
Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. I'm glad you said that because a lot of people forgot about that. When the Lakers were clearing cap space, this thing right here, and the Lakers needed to clear some cap space to get to that maximum position. They traded Isaac Bonga, Mario Jones, and Mo Wagner. They needed to clear to get to a full max slot, and Washington definitely did a deal with the Lakers. People cannot underestimate that. He called him by name. He said Tommy Shepard.
Yep.
They got a good relationship.
Yeah, because Tommy Shepard is smart. He's not like the Knicks.
Well, no, he's going to do what's best for his franchise. He's going to keep emotions and all that stuff out the way. You're giving me 3 players for free? Say less.
Yeah. Right.
And Thomas Bryant played well for them. You know what I mean? He just got hurt, but he played well for them.
Yeah, he definitely did the Lakers solid. You know, no doubt on that one.
Yeah, he took on 3 guys. And Mo Wagner was a first-round pick. So Mo Wagner was a first-round pick. So he had a couple years left. Mo Wagner made like almost $2 million.
Yeah, and but the fact that they took on those 3 guys when they knew it could have helped make the Lakers a super team, he still did it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that because it helped his team. He's like, I'm not going to compete with you. I don't care. We're not winning right now. Give me these 3 guys.
Yeah, he ain't look at it as well. Cause everybody knew Lakers wanted Kawhi, and they're gonna get another max. He ain't like, oh no, they can't. Cause a lot of teams was trying to stiff the Lakers. They're like, everybody know the Lakers need to get rid of those 3 contracts. Those 3 contracts are like $5 million, I think, right?
Yeah, it was something. Well, I mean, Bryant was like a 2nd-round pick on a lower deal, Bonga a lower deal, but Wagner was the biggest part.
Money, I ain't talking about the.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, they were like between 5 and 7 million away.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, salute everybody.
Well, Elder.
What's going on, Elder?
Chilling, man. Everybody doing all right? Everybody doing all right tonight?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but everything good. Praying for the business. We lose tonight. I see y'all after the All-Star break.
Lakers
every time I watch a game, we lose, bro.
And I told him, Elder, we got to take his TV away, man. Every time he watches, they lose.
Yeah. I'm watching it on my PC. I can't throw that out the window.
Yeah, turn off this man's power. All right, like you're not watching no more games.
I think we got it covered tonight, bro. I think we got it covered tonight, man.
I want to be drunk and happy, not drunk and upset.
That's a good combination. Drunk and happy is much better than drunk and upset. Did they say Bron is? There's nothing about him maybe not playing tonight on back-to-back.
I haven't seen anything yet. They had him listed at what did they say? It was like a game time decision or whatever, but you know, he's like that every game.
Yeah, all I heard was that they were going to see if as long as AD didn't have any step back in warm-ups, which with AD he could.
Bron definitely playing. AD,
I hope so.
Also, LeBron probably give us another 30, 20, about 20, somewhere between 27 and 30, depending. He should feast on the Spurs anyway.
Right, and then, I mean, just the simple fact, if AD's back, now AD's missed about 20-some games. So, I mean, unless there's an issue with LeBron, he needs to just go ahead and play, man, so they could, get the timing back, get the chemistry back together, man, so the Lakers can go ahead, put a little streak together. Because, we look at the standings, man. It's still wide open, but, you got 3 teams at the top who've kind of separated themselves a little bit. So the Lakers, they need to take advantage of these games coming up, man, so they can jump in, see as high as they can, man. If they can jump up to 5 or 6, that'd be great. But they can't just
definitely get to 6.
They just can't give away games, man. They got to take all these games seriously.
And on the next game is against Boston after this, right?
Yeah, we won't play till Saturday. So they should go hard tonight. They got a lot of experimenting to do. You know, you got
Right.
AD coming back, Rudy getting in the lineup, but the Lakers should be able to gird down and get this done, and look at and see a few things. I mean, can I get my take on last night's game?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I know a few folk would want me to give my take on last night's game. I'm really not tripping, believe it or not, y'all. I'm not tripping on last night's game. I mean, I'm actually a realist. I'm never gonna back down from challenges when guys want to pop off at the mouth and all that. And I'm always gonna stand with the Lakers when they, putting that effort forth. As long as I can believe that you are trying and you giving an effort, I can rock with you. Now let's just keep it real. If you look at the talent level on the Clippers and you look at the talent level on the Lakers last night, just what we had on the floor last night,
Right.
that's not even apples and oranges because those are both fruit. You see what I'm saying? It was two different. So again, I wanted the Lakers to win, but I'm not surprised that we didn't. And I already know that in the regular season, listen to me close. In the regular season, the Clippers are going to be gassed up, jacked up for the Lakers. But this is another thing I know. When real, true pressure's on, because I want someone to tell me where's the pressure in a regular season game if it's not determining you getting to the playoffs or not. That's not real pressure. You know what I'm saying? You may get gassed up for it, you may want it, but that ain't real pressure. There was no real pressure last night because nothing was on the line. When something's on the line, I already know the strippers will do what strippers do. Now, I'm a man that's never been to a strip joint. I've never visited those, but I do know what strippers do. Strippers expose themselves willingly. Do they not?
Yes,
No
sir.
one no one forces them. They choose to expose themselves. And that's exactly what the strippers do. This is why, look, you can have a team like Clippers that for the last 10 years been destroying the Lakers. They actually, I saw the stat, they have the second best record in the NBA for the
Yeah.
last 10 years next to Golden State. Now,
Yep.
Golden State has the best record. Clippers are second. Golden State has 4 championships. Been to the championship, what, 6 times? What do the Clippers have? Not even a championship appearance, y'all. They are who we think they are. That's why I kept saying, take the battle, no problem. Don't feel bad for Elder Young. Like, man, Elder give him a lot of money. No, I'm not. I had already won $600 from Clipper fans in the last 2 weeks, y'all. Betting on they sorry Clippers. They don't get motivated for nobody but the Lakers. So I really didn't do nothing last night but give that money back to them. And any of y'all know me, I don't care about nothing like that. That don't move me at all. Because I would give it away to everybody on these streams anyway to support. But I'm telling you, the Clippers are who we think they are. They strippers. And I want my guy Showtime and all the other Clipper fans to soundbite me. I'm saying it. The strippers are who we thought they are. That's what I'm telling you. They not finna change. Leopard don't change his spots. You can't get stripes off a zebra. They gonna stay. I'm telling y'all. Watch when the real, true pressure's on. Watch what they do. Watch what they do. Mark my words for it. Them dudes ain't never winning nothing. Not with the group they got now. Not with the group they got now. They still don't have championship-minded dudes. They still don't have it. Watch. So don't worry about it. Lakers got a little chance to get there. We don't play them again. I think Showtime told me April 5th, which is a nice, good run. That's towards the end of the season, right? Good. We both should be, we both should be at full strength, and we both should have something to play for at that time. Seeding, whatever. We'll see. We'll see what happens then when the Lakers are full strength and the Clippers are full strength. But I'm gonna tell you right now, what's probably gonna happen. We'll be full strength, and they'll probably be down. They'll have a man down, and when we blow their tails out, they'll make up excuses. Oh, so and so didn't play, and so and so didn't play.
You know what I said? I said the thing about it in April. If one of us have like the seed in lockdown, they probably not play a player.
Again, I got to see where that game is at. Like not location. I'm talking about in the season. Like how many games? What I'm saying is how many games before the end of the season. If it's a last game, last 2 or 3 games, it may not have mattered. But I'm telling you, if that game has significance, somebody look it up, please. where is that in the, like how many games will be left in the season on April 5th? Because if that game
Yeah,
has
it would just be a
if that
handful
game
left
if
because
that
the
game
playoffs.
if that game has significance for seeding and playoff thing, and the Lakers are healthy and the Clippers are healthy, watch them win that game, y'all. Watch. When real pressure is on them dudes, they don't perform. They don't perform.
Go subscribe to my boy LA Sports Live and Humble Sports.
No doubt. 2 good channels. Support them brothers. Support them brothers. But
Going
yeah,
on,
my
Humble?
take on the game last night, I'm not tripping.
What's going on, brother?
I can't say that's what I expected to happen. I actually thought the Lakers would get geeked enough and the Clippers would be so hyped that they would maybe be off a little bit. I thought they start off hot like they always do and then go cold. And if you think about it, they did go cold in the second half because they only made 4 threes in the second half. The problem was the Lakers struggled to score. LeBron was the only one that could score. He was the only one. Nobody else was consistent. Russ didn't step up. Those guards are a problem, y'all. I'm sorry. Those small guards are a problem for us. I'm trying to show y'all. Go back and look at all these really big games. These dudes, man, be ghosts, man. They be ghosts in these really big games. Darvin Ham loves Patrick Beverly, y'all, so I don't see the Lakers moving him unless we get something that we think is just a bona fide, like, well, we can't pass on this for him. And then they'll do it. But other than that, Darvin Ham, trust him. And again, I think he can win us a game or so. But I hope he don't lose this game. If we got enough wings, we don't have to worry about Beverly ever having to guard these dudes. Think about it. In these scenarios where you look bad, it's only because he's 6'1", having to guard 6'8", 6'9", 6'10" dudes. You know what I'm saying? He should never have to do that. If we keep him guarding the people he should guard, I think we're going to be fine. The CP3s, the CP3s, the Stephs, the Jamal Murrays. I'm thinking of all the people we got to plan. The what's his name? Fox, guys like that. If he got to guard them dudes, bro, I'm good with that. But when he got to go guard 6'8" wings and 6'10" dudes and KD and freaking Kawhi and all that, bro, come on, bro. That's any good player is gonna destroy him because he's 6'1". There's nothing he can do.
We got a super chat, Elder.
Oh, my bad. I'm looking at the chat room.
Mike, what up, Mike? Thank you, Mike.
Mike, appreciate the super chat. He said, we got your back, Elder. We bouncing back better. No doubt. Hey, I understand. I'm a tactician, bro. And I'm tactical in everything I do. This is a battle. But I don't care about the small battle. I care more. I ain't gonna say I don't care about it. I mean, I say it that way. I care more about the war. I do. I care more about the war.
Hey, Elder, you still think LeBron's scared of Kawhi?
No, he got up there and did his thing last night. Then I text you, Kareem. I said, hey, he got a different look in his eye. Then I text you and tell you that.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the game, yeah, he had a different look in his eye last night. I
tried to tell you, but he was bashing me yesterday.
Yeah, man. He had to step up and show me. I wish he'd have got going a little bit earlier. I wish we wouldn't have let him get out to such a lead because it would have made the game more competitive. We had our run, but at that 10-minute mark, we were gassed. And to me, this is a knock on Darvin. He's going to get better, y'all, but I'm being honest. A knock on Darvin is in these big games like this, these big tense moments, he forgets to coach. He forgets to coach. Because, see, a good coach realizes that when you make a run like that, people say, just leave what you got in. You can't when you know they're gassed. Put another player in. Put somebody else in with energy. Right, give them even if the guys sit for a minute, you got to change something up. Because them guys are tired. And when you tired like that, look what happened. Nothing turnover. That one was shorter, remember? And he down there battling Kawhi and Paul George. Who you think gonna win that? Paul George and Kawhi battling a little bitty shorter. He had no chance. But that's because they were tired. Get a new guy in. I don't know who was on the bench that time. But I'd have swapped him out for Beverly. Something. I'd have sent 2 new guys in minimum, if not 3. Took the time out, and that gives them a rest. I put these 3 new guys in. We go 1 or 2 possessions. That may be 3 to 4 to 5 minutes of actual time rest. Maybe only a minute and a half of game rest. Call another timeout. Now get these dudes back in there. But we might have, because again, the Clippers showed all night. Every time we made a run, they withstood the storm. But part of it was bad coaching on Darvin Ham part. Go back and look, y'all, when you watch it again. In the early parts of the game, when the Lakers would make their run, he put Russ in. And, man, Russ would, man, I'm back on getting rid of Russ. But I already know the Lakers ain't going to do it. You can't
Russ
win
was bad.
with
Russ was bad. Russ was bad last night.
I'm telling you, the decision making of Russ is the worst thing. I can almost deal with the bad shooting percentage as long as he didn't make the bad decisions. Russ just don't get it, y'all. And he played right into the Clippers' hand because he will come down. I think watch how many times, y'all, when Russ just tonight, please, just pay attention to this. When he gets in the game, watch how the ball stops. They say LeBron is a ball stopper. Russ don't pass that ball. He gonna dribble, and then he see any crack he try to get some guy like he gonna do it. The only time he pass it is if they call a set or if they force him, like they got him blocked off to that lane, then he ain't got no choice.
But
Then
Elder,
he
they
still
don't
tries to
even
force
run.
a bad pass.
They don't even really run any sets like that.
Man, they do, and that's Darvin's fault though. When he lets them guys go, he get caught up in the stuff, and he just let LeBron run, he let Russ run. That's the
All
problem.
that ISO
Darvin's
shit.
got to coach, man. Darvin
hmm
has to coach, and I think he gets caught up in the game, and he trusts those veterans so much. And I don't have a problem with you trusting veterans, but you still got to coach them.
He's there for
Ty
a
Lue,
reason,
I'm
right?
not gonna lie, y'all. Ty Lue did a masterful job last night. Every time the Lakers thought about going on a run, it didn't matter. Think about this, y'all. They were up 23, right? The Lakers cut it to 20. He called timeout. Why? Just because they scored 2 baskets in a row. See, that's good coaching. That's good coaching. I think they cut it to 19, maybe. He called timeout. When
Any
we
sign
got
of
the
light,
team,
any sign of light, he was putting a stop to it.
that's what you do.
Yep.
The players are going to put a stop, but you got to help the players sometimes. You got to help the players sometimes.
hmm
And coaching is important. It's a part of the team. People are like coaching don't matter.
That's
Most of
facts.
that, I'm gonna tell you right now, the people that believe coaching don't matter that I'm hearing from are pretty much LeBron James fans. Because that's part of his. I'm just being honest. That's
That's
part of his
facts.
narrative. That's part of his narrative because he never had a superstar coach and he won with rookie coaches. Like that's a
You got
benefit. He
LeBron
still
James
need
coaching
coach.
everybody sit around on the 3-point line and watch, wait for a catch and shoot.
Again, I am knocking LeBron's game last night. He played well. I said he needed to play epic, and he did. He did not get the supporting cast to step up. And let's be real. What happens when everything matches out, y'all? Because really, he did. He canceled out day 2 superstars last night. He did. LeBron did that by himself. Who stepped up, though, like Norman Powell did? Who stepped up like Reggie Jackson did? Who stepped up like Zubac did on the boards? We didn't have guys do that. And again, all those guys you naming, name me a guy on our team that was playing last night that is talented as Norman Powell outside of LeBron James. Name me a guy. Now you'll say Russell Westbrook. I won't, because I think most of y'all right now, if you had a choice between Norman Powell being on your team or Westbrook, who would you pick? You pick Westbrook. I mean, you pick
Yeah,
Norman Powell. Again,
because Norman Powell, he can produce and he's not turning over the ball and shooting 300-400 bricks a game. Like,
He's just a better fit
he's
overall
the
for
best
the.
fit
I'm
overall.
not.
Yeah.
Hey, Gregory Brown, he said the Lakers are interested in Conley and Gordon. Gordon Hayward? Or what
Talk
Gordon
about
is?
Gordon in Houston. Aaron Gordon. Eric Gordon.
Eric
Yeah.
Gordon, I heard somebody
Yeah.
much
Don't
interested
do
in
it.
Eric Gordon.
Again, that means that I don't think they're going to. I mean, Conley, I would think they want that because they don't have to give up picks. Only thing I can think of for those guys is because they're hoping they can get them without picks. Now, if you swap
But Elder,
out
you did say something
Patrick
last
Beverly,
night, Elder.
oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you said something important about because I don't think Danny. You said Danny Ainge be playing mind games, so I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do any trades with the Jazz, honestly. Like,
But it just depends on if
I don't
it
trust Danny
benefits you.
Ainge.
There was
Yeah,
no,
they
bro.
already did. They did. They
We
traded
just,
Pat Beverly from him.
we just did a trade with him and it didn't
But
hurt
then
us.
Yeah.
you let go of like a young player in THT and Stanley Johnson for Patrick
Bro,
Beverly.
2 guys that nobody wanted on the Lakers no more. I'm just giving it real. I'm not saying I didn't. I like THT, but there was 2 guys that
Yeah,
nobody wanted, and his reputation was already jacked. We didn't give him nothing. Stanley Johnson got released. He barely in the NBA. If he in the NBA right now,
He
so
got released again.
He played for
you know what I'm
Spurs.
saying. We're not giving up. We didn't give up anything of significance to get Patrick Beverly.
he said Ham is a
Honestly, and
John
Patrick
the
Beverly
Baptist. Thank you, bro.
at the time, Patrick Beverly. I'm gonna read it. At the time, Patrick Beverly offered us something we didn't have. At the time, you see what I'm saying? So that wasn't a bad trade. And I think I told Kareem back this then. Danny Ainge is doing that to butter up the Lakers because he wants those 2 picks bad, so that down the road we can have this quote unquote open-ended good relationship, so we can get them picks from Lakers. A lot of y'all don't know when the Lakers were putting deals together with Utah and we couldn't come to a deal. Danny Ainge wanted those picks so bad he actually offered us a deal, giving
First
us
round pick.
back a
Yep.
first round pick next year. He
Yep.
wants them picks. That's why I told y'all that man is not married to Lord Marketing. I know he's not, because he knows Lord Marketing is not the type of player that can lead him to what he's trying to get to. He'll be a good secondary player, so he would keep him for that. But if he can get his hands on those 2 picks, he still has enough talent. And to get those picks to add to the picks that he already got, he can
And their
still get
Laker
enough
picks.
talent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's the one
Yeah.
that said those are the most valuable assets on the market available today. He said that, not me.
Popovich said that too.
They both want them, bro.
Yep.
Now
And
my
then
thing
and
is
then
this.
and then Ainge.
My thing is this. If I'm the Lakers, I don't value those picks like everybody say, because I still have a 2025 pick, 2026. I'd still have a 2028. So people say we ain't gonna have a pick, a 2030. We still would have picks, right? But I would do everything in my power. I would literally set money aside if I had to for the next 4 years.
They have this year's pick.
Whoever, I'm
They
just
just can't
saying,
trade
because
it.
don't forget,
Yeah.
hold on, don't forget that money kicks in. That money kicks in 2 years, right? That big old what's that money? I'd
DVD.
save some just for 2026, and I would make sure that I'm in a position that if we ain't already good, which I think we still would be, but if we ain't already good, I make sure I got cap space so I can go out and whatever free agent, the biggest one at that time, wanted to come to LA, I got plenty of money to pay him, and then trade the dudes I got that I don't think is my future, so that I got bird rights on the guys I traded for, and pay them what they want. I would guarantee myself to have a good team, and I wouldn't be investing in old ass stars. I would guarantee to have a good team so that in 2026 we gonna be good and make the playoffs, and that pick will be a 20-something pick. You see what I'm saying? We may be able to win a championship. Then that pick's number 30. How valuable are them then? They valuable now because these GMs don't have any confidence in the Lakers front office. They just know they're so incompetent that they're going to be bad as soon as LeBron and them gone. That's what everybody believes. I would show them. I'd test they both. Yeah, because I can
You
guarantee.
got Cash App. I mean, Super Chat.
Oh, that's right. John the Baptist. Hey, salute my brother. Appreciate you, brother. He said Ham is a great first year head coach. The problem is his team is full of veterans. He needs a year or two of experience. We got a team full of veterans.
I think maybe the stars are veterans.
Yeah, I think we got a good balance. We got a lot of young guys too.
I said it.
We got LeBron, Russ, Beverly. Who else is a veteran? I mean, AD. That's 4
Yeah,
out of
he did
15
get 30
guys.
this year, I think.
4 out of 14. Am I missing somebody, y'all? 4 out of 14 guys. I mean, Toscano, I guess you could call him a veteran. But nobody else really would be a big time vet. I think we need veterans. I think we could use another veteran. I just don't want him to be 35, 36, 37 years old unless that guy is still got a little bit in the tank and he comes with 1 or 2 other guys that are young and viable. That's why I'm not on the Chris Paul thing. Too old. Him and Crowder are old.
Jamal Sullivan, bro. He
Him
said
and Crowder are old.
Kendrick
Yeah.
not playing tonight. Trade Russ.
For what's the name?
They said AD's coming off the bench tonight. They just said.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, I said it
that's
earlier.
cool.
Yeah.
He said, I keep hearing reports about Trent Jr. Bogdanovich. Trent is most linked to the Lakers. They've liked him for a long, long time. Toronto's a tough team to deal with, though, y'all.
Very is good, man.
Masai Ujiri's in that mode to where he's like, he if he ain't fleecing you, he ain't doing a deal. So,
Hey, Elder, what would you think of Josh Richardson?
He said, now the Laker fans are asking for another miracle trade. Was this a miracle trade with Rudy Hachimura? I don't think so. What's your question, brother? What did you just say?
Yeah,
What would you think about Josh Richardson for a second round pick? Nope.
No. Too much money. The money you had to give up. Yeah, I mean, what did he make? 12 million, 13? So you had to give up what's his name? I don't think about it. The Lakers, why do they need a 2 guard? They got what's his name? They got Walker. They got Reeves. They got Brown. When we get wings, these guys can actually play their natural position and not be playing wing and power forward. I don't think the two guard is a weakness for us. I think we got decent two guards and we got depth at it. You know? And the thing is this, a lot of folks say we need somebody who can score. Well, Lonnie Brown scores. I mean, Lonnie Walker scores.
Yeah.
15
Well, he's just a good two-way player. He's a good two-way player.
Yeah.
He's a veteran.
Yeah.
He's a veteran, like you mentioned. You know,
Well, he
because
ain't
he's
a
like
veteran.
20.
He's
like 20. No, Josh Richardson's like 29, man.
Oh,
Isn't he?
Josh Richardson. I'm talking about,
Yeah,
I was
Josh
talking about Lonnie
Richardson.
Walker.
Yeah, I
I
was
was talking
talking
about
about him.
Josh.
But
And we
again,
ain't
he
asking
coming
for
in,
American
he coming
praise
in,
either.
he coming in, and we giving up something we can use for something we don't need. I wouldn't do that. See, we still do need small guys to pressure guys like Steph, Chris Paul. I'm naming all the guys in the West you got to go up against. Jamal Murray. You see what I'm saying? We still Fox. We still need guys like that. So I ain't trying to move all those dudes out of the way, but we need guys like that. And we don't need
So
two
Schroeder.
guards. I think we have, but I don't want to have just one. So if he go down, what we doing then? What we gonna have? I'm not moving Pat Beverly unless it's a can't miss type of guy coming in and say, oh wow, he's definitely
Thanks,
an
John the
upgrade.
Baptist. Appreciate you.
He's definitely an upgrade. Yeah, John the Baptist, appreciate you, man. He said Patrick Beverly, Dennis Schroeder. Salute, John the Baptist. Thank you, brother. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I want us to get a balance, y'all, so guys can actually start playing their natural positions. Like offensively, they do, but when do Schroeder and what's the name play their natural position on defense? They guarding wings, y'all. Y'all know that, right? We got Dennis Schroeder and Patrick Beverly guarding wings. I would like us to get to the point where they're not needed to guard wings. That's what I'm saying. And Rudy helps a lot. AD getting healthy helps a lot. When you Gabriel playing well, helps a lot. That makes us get a lot deeper guarding wings right now. A lot deeper. LeBron, he gonna play center field, so he can score a lot. Which is, and people think I'm knocking him. Now I'm not. I was the one that said I like LeBron offensively in two guard mode. I think he should be getting the majority of the shots for this team next to AD, of course. But I like him offensively, kind of in a two guard mode. I do. But you got to protect him on the defense. He is 38 years old. So he only got so much energy. So we got to decide, do we want his energy for defense or offense? See, the haters will say, he got to play both. Man, see, you just stupid. Because you would never require no other 38-year-old to do both, to be elite at both. He can be elite offensively like he's been. Now we just got to protect him on the defensive end. And he's smart enough and athletic enough. We want him in that Roman position. He does well then. But if you got to put him out there on the best players, and that's stupid.
That's hard enough to have a 35-year-old do that, let alone a 38-year-old.
Yeah. So last night, to me, Russ should have been the one guarding Kawhi. Not what's his name?
Yeah.
He's bigger, more athletic, stronger, got that mindset. He took it personal. I would have rather them. I guarantee you they had Kawhi and pick and roll. Well, the few times they did try to put Russ on, that's what Kawhi did. Now, my boy Shaw, I know he always said all the time that anytime Kawhi's on somebody, they go to pick and roll, they don't go against Kawhi. Well, that's stupid to do that if he's a good defender. But don't act like Kawhi don't do the same shit. Because last night I saw when Russ was on his ass, guess what he did? Went to pick and roll so he could get the rookie, Max Christie, or get Troy Brown on him. Two guys that they're tall because they're 6'6" or 6'7", but they not strong enough, bro.
Yeah.
He gonna take advantage of them dudes. That shit he was doing to them guys, he wasn't doing that shit to Russ. So I want us to call it fair on stuff like that. You act like Kawhi see anybody and he'll just go up against them. No, he gonna get the mismatch too, which is smart basketball. There's nothing wrong with that. Anybody would do that. If I got a guy 6'5", I'm 6'3", and I got the ball, and the guy's 6'5", and he just as athletic, he got strength just like me. Guess what I'm doing? Come on over here, man. Pick and roll. Pick and roll. Why challenge him when I can get a guy that may be if he's 6'5", but not as strong, or a guy shorter that I can shoot over? You see what I'm saying? That's good basketball. I don't see anything wrong with that. Hey, Frank Kiriko. Did I say that right? Anybody?
Appreciate you, Frank. Thank you.
Yeah. He said Dennis, Trent, Rui, Bron, AD, Bench, Russ, Brown, Reeves, Gabriel Thomas Bryant. Making a trade for Trent is worth it, in my opinion. Also, Elder is the best. Man, I appreciate you, Frank. Appreciate your encouragement, especially
Yep,
now.
yep.
Because I got all these LeBron James stands on my head, bro. All these generations, which is cool. I can handle the weight. I can handle, but I appreciate the encouragement. Zulu Nation, what's up, my brother? Good to see you,
Zulu
my brother.
Nation.
He said 235 people, but 180 likes. Come on, get it together. Let's get 200 at least, y'all. Let's get 200. I know it's got to be some haters in here. Some, a few. And again, I know y'all bookers coming to hate me. Y'all love Kareem. So hit the like button. Don't worry
Hit that
about me.
like
Hit the
button.
like
Hit the
button.
like button.
Hit the like button. But no, you got to be wise with what you do, man. And you got to make sure the team stay balanced. I like Gary Trent. He's what, 6'6", 23 years old. Great defender, sniper. I would give up Patrick Beverly.
And gritty.
I would
Sounds
actually
really
give
like
up
one.
Patrick. I would actually give up Patrick Beverly and Lonnie Walker for him. My problem is that unprotected first round pick for him. I'm not doing that, y'all. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. Because
So Elder. Sorry. Go ahead.
Because the reason, and here's the reason why I can do that. Because Trent can guard that point guard. He guards anything 1 through 3, y'all. You see what I'm saying? He's active enough. He's strong enough. He's smart enough. He can guard anything 1 through 3. He's a great defender. That's why I would give Beverly in that deal, because I got a guy coming back that can do Beverly's job. Is that making sense?
Yeah.
But if I'm getting just a 2-guard like Buddy Hield, hell no. Why? He can't guard them point guards. And he really can't guard them wings. He'll try, but he's a horrible defender. So I'm giving up a 2-way guy that can score and a defender for a guy that can just shoot. No, bro. No. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. But I know this is personal, and this is where stuff goes past playing, y'all. Old boy y'all know old boy used to be Buddy Hield's agent, right? Palinka. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah.
That's why we love Buddy Hield. He got a connection with Palinka.
He Eric Gordon agent too.
I know. This is why we love Eric Gordon.
Well, Houston's been trying to get a first round pick for him for a year and a half. Like no one's biting on it. He's got I think it's a team option though, but it's like $21 million for next season. That's a team option. But that's too expensive for him.
To me, I see why you would want the Conley, Eric Gordon if that was possible. Because those two guys fit what Russ does. Eric Gordon is on the offensive side of it, can shoot from anywhere in the field, can create his own shot. He's got a great stop and pop pull up. You see what I'm saying? From anywhere in the court, and he can get to the basket. He's a strong, and he's gutty on defense. I'm not saying he's good, but he will give the effort. You see what I'm saying? He's a good team defender if you got him in the right system.
He's a veteran.
You're a veteran. You bring in Conley. And Conley is that guy that can knock that 3 down. He's going to orchestrate that offense when LeBron ain't in there, get guys shots they need. Look what he did for marketing going this year. He just boosted that dude's confidence through the roof. A lot of that credit to me goes to Conley. That's when the Utah Jazz was destroying the league, when Conley was healthy. When he got hurt, that whole thing went south. Now they've been mediocre ever since. But I'm telling you, I see what they mean by that. But that's too much money because Conley makes, 22, and he making 20. So that would be a trade for Russ. And we getting them 2 guys. I don't know where Russ would go. Would he go to Houston or would he go to Western? I don't see Houston wanting Russ. They need him. They need a point guard because they don't have a point guard that Kevin Porter do. But I don't know where that would be a 3-team trade if we get them 2 guys. And I don't see Russ going to Houston. And I really don't see Russ going to the other team that will be in that trade. We got Houston. Utah. Yeah, he could go to Utah. He could go to Utah, but they would probably buy him out. He could go to Utah. He could. Because if Conley coming, they don't have a point guard. They won't have any point guard because old boy's not a point guard. Sexton, he's an undersized 2 guard.
Yeah, he's exactly.
Riri 2005. She said Zach Lowe said Chicago would accept a trade for Russ and 2 first-round picks for Zach LaVine. Did y'all see it? No. Where was it at? She said Zach Lowe said that.
Oh, that was on his that was on his podcast.
You know what? That sucks. That really sucks, dog. Because to me, the Lakers would do that, and I hate that. Zach LaVine is not the answer for us, y'all. He's not.
I said the same thing, Elder.
Yeah. And if
But
that
hold
deal
on,
was
hold on, hold
available,
on,
I
hold
think they
on,
would have done that
hold
already.
on. Well, hold on, because you can't just do Levine. It had to be
Yeah.
somebody else because Levine, I don't think he makes.
Did
I
he get
think
like an
him and Russ.
extension?
You and
No,
yeah, but he just re-signed. He just got a new contract. Levine just
they
signed a
said
new
it
contract.
Yeah, he got
was
like a fat ass check.
they said it
You
was
would have to.
Levine,
I think Russ still makes
Caruso.
more.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
Caruso
Levine.
coming
I
back?
heard it. Yeah, Levine, Caruso, and who was it? It wasn't horrible, but I look at that deal and I just don't think Chicago does that. You know what I mean? I think if that was on the table, because the Lakers love that third star idea, which I don't like. I like the depth,
I don't either.
but that's like a trade that the
That's
Lakers
why I don't like
right
it.
out of the Lakers playbook. So if that trade was available, I think it'd be done already.
Dang, I don't. Man, that hurts. Because remember, the Lakers been setting it up, saying that if they think they can get a deal that's going to instantly put them in a championship
Yeah,
hunt, they'll do it. If they got Caruso back, who can guard the point guard, y'all, 1 through 3, Caruso can guard, and you get Zach Levine, they would think they're in the hunt, and they would be. I can't, bro. That's a lot of firepower, a lot of athleticism, defense. You just trading out your backcourts and upgrading. You're really
I
think
think
about it. You're really upgrading your backcourt when you do that. I, I'm not gonna be mad at that deal, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I don't
think it
think
would be
Zach
done
Levine.
already.
I
If
don't
that was
think Zach
available, I think it'd
Levine.
be done already.
Well, I don't know about that because I mean I don't know about that it would be done already. And this is the part that people don't get. Like Rudy Hachimura, he's been wanting to be a Laker for 3 years. Y'all see that interview that he did? I got the video
Yeah,
of him. He did the
yeah. He
interview,
said he
Uh,
and they
manifest to
and
be a
they
Laker
asked
one
him.
day.
Well, no, I'm
when he's
talking about the
home,
one. I'm talking about the one when they asked him after he scored the 30 points. They interviewed him in the hallway, like after he got
uh,
dressed, and they were like,
yeah,
"Rudy, do you think you're gonna be traded?" He was just like, "Hey, I don't know," and he was laughing. Do you want to be traded? Come on, I mean, hey, and he's laughing. Then the one guy, I like what he said. He finally he pressured him, and he said, "Did you request a trade?" Rudy quit laughing, got a serious look on his face, looked down and said, "No comment."
I
Everybody
think
in
that.
Washington knew. That's
Yeah,
when Washington got pissed.
yeah.
Everybody in Washington knew this boy done asked to be traded, and he finna get traded. And I think it was what 3, 4 days later he got traded. So I don't know what. Hey, to me, Chicago. I don't believe Chicago is in love with Zach Levine. I don't think they think Zach Levine is the guy that can lead them to the promised land. And what a lot of y'all get confused is when these teams sign these dudes, y'all think they sign them just because they think they're the future and they want them. A lot of times they will sign these guys just to control the asset. That's it. Bradley Beal. I think they love him though. I think they do love Bradley Beal in Washington. They're genuine there and all that. But I don't. That guy was serious. Let them have a mediocre year, and then I think they're gonna be looking to trade Bradley. If not this year, next year. I
Yeah,
don't
the
think they're
prime
gonna go too
example,
long without that getting better.
prime example of that is when the Clippers signed and then moved Blake Griffin. So yeah, you're absolutely
Fact.
right about that.
Fact. This is what the majority of the teams do. So if you got a guy in Zach Levine, you're not doing nothing. You barely in the play in you Chicago, and you know he don't want to be there. It's already been put out there that Levine wants to come back to LA. That's a Western team. That's who you prefer to trade with instead of somebody in your conference or your division. So I don't, and if it works, like if they put that out there, that the because see, I gotta go look and see who Zach Lowe connected to. If that information is coming out, y'all, it came out from somebody.
So
Who
Zach Lowe's official. He's official.
I
John,
no,
thank
I
you
know
for
he's
the
official.
donation, John. Appreciate it.
John the
Again,
Baptist man coming in heavy, man. We appreciate you,
heavy
brother.
today, boy. Boy,
He
they coming
said,
in heavy.
John the
Heavy like
Baptist, man, we
Chevy.
appreciate you, bro. Y'all hit Kareem up on the Kareem Llewellyn Cash App too, man. Y'all hit him up on the Cash App. He been putting in work every day this week. Kareem ain't missed a day since, man. It's been a minute. He coming back with vengeance for y'all, man. He says Laker
Mr.
veterans.
Honey Lakes.
LeBron. He said LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, Patrick Beverly, Dennis Schroeder. I forgot about Dennis Schroeder. I wouldn't consider Lonnie Walker a veteran, nor Troy Brown. They ain't been around long enough for me and ain't got enough stuff. I wouldn't consider those two dudes veterans. This is their second contract, so I wouldn't consider those
Mm-hmm.
two dudes veterans. But that's cool. I can do that. So that's still five. That's still five. So I like that. I mean, it's got some veterans. A team of veterans to me was what the Lakers had last year, y'all. That's a team of veterans.
Bunch of
All them
old
dudes.
geezers.
Yeah, them dudes was all old and all that. That's a team of veterans. You got good veterans now. I still would like a little bit more. I like more veterans than young guys. And right now, if you look, I will count them first 5 as veterans. Them other 2 I'm not gonna do because they're still young guys. Let's just count them. Okay, let's count them. That's 7. That's still half the team is veterans, half the team is young. I like a little bit more balance. If I got 14 guys, give me 9 or 10 veterans, 4 or 5 young guys. Is that, you see what I'm saying? 5 or 6 young guys. Yeah, if it's 15 guys on the team, I like 9 veterans, 6 young guys. That's to me, I like that. That's a good balance to me. And see, to me, Anthony Davis could be considered young. He's a veteran, no doubt, but he's under 30. So, but no, I get it. I get the statement. Don't say to a team of veterans. I see what someone could think that the Lakers got a bunch of veterans, but look at the Clippers. How many veterans the Clippers got then? Like, you see what I'm saying? How many veterans does Denver? What I'm saying is, if you compare it, do the same with Clippers, do the same with Denver, do the same with Golden State, do the same. I can't say Memphis. Not even Pelicans either. It was another team I was thinking in the West that had a bunch of veterans. Who am I missing?
Phoenix got some.
Phoenix, there it is. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, bro.
No
Phoenix.
problem. No problem.
Do that with those teams, and you'll see they got more veterans than the Lakers do. And I think we just need to get in a couple more. Because Rudy ain't no veteran. He's a young dude. He coming off his rookie deal, y'all. He got drafted in what, 2019? So yeah, this is gonna be the end of his rookie deal. So man, she putting the fire ashes on the y'all. You see that, babe? What that do? Why do you do that? We do that?
You said I hear Trey wanted a man to trade to the Lakers. Trey Young?
Nah.
The minerals and ashes.
Nah.
To the Lakers, bro.
No.
Mm-hmm.
They would want like that's
cool. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to watch.
Said Trey Young asked for a trade to the Lakers. I don't know if it's true, but who knows?
No.
Yeah,
man, I'm telling y'all would be amazed at how many dudes want to go to LA, man. I'm just telling y'all would be amazed at how many won't. Not a lot of them gonna be able to do it, but a lot of them would, bro. He's part of Clutch. He's not happy there. He is not. I'm in Georgia, y'all. The word there, from what I'm hearing, he is not happy there. He don't get along with the coach. And you know, he thinks now that they kind of done ganged up on him and tried to put him out there in the public like he's the actual problem, and he don't like that. And he just
that shit been going for about a minute. We talked about that like last month.
Stream going through the side there. Yeah. So I don't want Trey Young though. I ain't gonna lie, I don't want Trey Young. I don't think he plays winning basketball. So I know he wants to come, but I don't want him. I would rather have Levine with AD than Young with AD. And I know some folks say no way, but I would.
Man, I'd rather think about Levine, I'd rather have Murray.
Murray's cool, but when you think about Levine, he ain't really just no big time shot jacker. You know, he will shoot the ball, but he can fit in. He don't have to be, you know, the guy that's getting all this. Because look, old boy done came and he let him take over. You know what I'm saying? DeRozan. So he can be second fiddle to somebody and be cool. But I think Zach LaVine is better if he's the third fiddle for a team. So that's why we get LaVine and Caruso. I actually would give those 2 picks up for that, y'all. I would. But the Bulls are talking about sending them Zach LaVine and Caruso, and we give up Russ and the 2 picks for that. I'm with that. Because those guys are both young enough still. How old is LaVine? 25? 26?
No, he's 27.
27. Still young enough. Hey, appreciate that. 27. And I know Caruso, what, 26? Or is he 27 too?
Caruso about 28, I think.
27, 28.
That's still young enough for me.
Hold on, I got a cash app from Trayvon James. Appreciate the cash app, bro. Appreciate it. Trayvon James. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you, Trayvon. Is the game at 10 or 10:30?
10:30.
10:30 your time.
I got a little more time. Okay, I got a little more time.
Young is not 27. He's 24, ain't it?
No, Zach LaVine been in the league since like 2012.
Trayvon James,
13.
I would do the same. I would definitely take Murray from Denver over. And people forgot, man. Denver. Oh, hey, the Lakers was working a deal last year trying to trade Russ up there for Jamal Murray, y'all.
Oh, I seen that.
They was trying to do it. Hey,
they turned that shit down.
Got that money. If they don't win, like they've been first on that, let Denver flame out this year in the playoffs. Don't be surprised to see this summer somebody get traded. Murray get traded. Don't be surprised, bro. Because I don't think Jokic really like playing with that dude. I think they cool professionally, but I don't think he likes it. And if they think about it, if they take the slot that Utah had for the last few years, where they the best team in the West in the regular season, get to the playoffs and always bounced out in the second round. Oh, I think they're gonna blow that thing up. I think they're gonna do something different. I would not be surprised to see them move him and oh boy. They what's the name? Them be saying oh boy Trap. I think it's Trap or somebody be saying on Showtime channel that oh boy not even connected, bro. Oh, I know who said it, not Trap. I know who said this. This is Brian Scalabrine, y'all, on XM Radio. He been saying it publicly that old boy is totally disconnected from the team. Porter, what's his name? The big
Michael
dude.
Porter Jr.
Michael Porter Jr. He said he's totally disconnected from the team. Totally. So he ain't happy in Denver.
I can see why.
Yeah, and he on that. Man, Caruso is 29?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. He came late. He got to the league at like
He
25.
arrived late, wasn't
But you know what?
drafted, was in the G
Yeah,
League.
I would.
Yeah,
I
he's already
still,
before 25.
I still would. I ain't gonna lie. They still young enough for me that I would do that deal. I would do that deal.
They
Shit,
would.
I
think
do it for Levine
And then
straight
think
up,
about
but
it.
Caruso
And
the
the
bonus.
Lakers get Caruso back. The fans will go crazy.
I just think other
Fans
teams
will go
can,
crazy.
can offer a better package than that deal. So it's like if that deal was
Like,
available, I
hold
think
on,
it'd be
time out,
I
time out,
think
time
it'd
out,
be
time
done
out,
already.
time out,
I
time out.
mean, you gotta
Time out.
ask yourself what team
Who
gonna
can
want to eat
offer a
that
better?
contract.
Who can offer a better package? Don't forget, oh boy, just signed his contract this summer. So you got a
Right.
fresh 4
Oh.
more years. You got a 4 more years after this year on his contract, Levine.
I'm just saying, if you look at the history of trades going down, a contract like Russ that no one wants, 2 picks for an Olympian. I've never seen a trade
Yeah,
of an
it's
Olympian
an
be that
Olympian
low.
going for another
Be that low.
Olympian.
I mean, they may make the Lakers throw a young guy in like a Max Christie or something like that. Just get some kind of young talent back to pry from the Lakers. I could see that. Or even Austin Reeves now because he
Yeah, I was
becomes
going to say Austin
expendable if you get
Reeves.
into the they could do that and the league wouldn't have no problem with it. Hey, 7-Day Sports Pop, man, you already know we appreciate you, bro. Appreciate the support with the super chat. He says Levine is 27, Caruso's 27, AD is 28. I thought AD was 29. Rui is
He's 29.
24, and Bron for 2 more years. It makes all the world to do the deal if available. 3 or 4 years of contention. I 100% agree with that. If you do that deal, the Lakers are in contention for years to come. The only issue you got is you got a team full of guys that got injury histories. Rui, AD, Levine, that's your only problem. But you got enough depth to kind of offset that now.
Elder,
Thanks for the donation. 7-Day Sports. Thanks for the donation.
Appreciate you, 7-Day Sports. Appreciate you.
Elder,
Salute.
you of all people probably know this though. You know the Bulls owner, right? I mean, you know.
I do.
So you know that this guy's not going to make a trade of his biggest draw and not get a draw back to sell tickets because that's how he rolls. So I could see them.
Bro,
hold on, let me just real quick.
All right, go ahead.
Just real quick, because I'm saying this because I want your opinion on it. So I'm not trying to.
I got you.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I could see the Bulls. To your point about that Trae Young situation, I could see the Bulls trying to swap Levine for Trae Young, something like that. That's what I mean by a bigger deal. Reinsdorf is going to want an all-star level player, like current all-star level player, coming back for Levine. I think. So that's why I think when I say another team could do a bigger deal, that's cool. No, that's cool. But I'm just saying, like how his owner has always done things. That's typically how.
The reason I disagree is because they have always been notoriously cheap, and they've always been notoriously known to get rid of guys, start over when they think guys are about to be past their prime. Remember, they on record for saying it's better to trade them a year early than a year late.
Oh, true.
So this would fit that year. So if they're going to trade them a year early, that would be this year, and that means they're going into a rebuild. Well, you want cap flexibility going into a rebuild. You don't want to take on long term. Like, why bring Trae Young in if you rebuild him? You're not going to win. Now you got him here. You got him here, paying him all this money when you're not really even trying to win for the next couple of years. So
how old is Trae Young?
That's why that Trae Young is
24.
I don't know, 23, 24. But my thing is,
right?
why bring in all that money? That's a max deal he just got. So now you're going to be obligated for 3 more years on his max deal when your team is being rebuilt because you're getting rid of all of the high contracts you got and all the salary you got. So you bringing Trae Young in to play with who? Lonzo Ball, Patrick Williams. Because if you say Levine, you definitely gonna get rid of DeRozan eventually. See what I'm saying?
Bingo.
You're definitely gonna do that too.
So let me ask you, what they gonna do with John?
Let me finish because y'all need to hear this part of this.
Mhm.
They would want the cap space. That would be their motivation because they're cheap. The Bulls have always been cheap like that. So if they get rid of all these guys, they tried for 2 years, it's not working. Get rid of them guys, let's recoup this money. The thing with the Bulls, they already got those ticket sales sold. They got the loyal fans too. So they're not looking to bring a guy in and just put butts in the seat because if that's the case, who they got doing that now? Zach LaVine is not one of them guys, y'all. He ain't.
No, but I'm saying that what I'm saying
Zach
is
LaVine,
they've always had a max salary guy. You know what I mean? They've always had at least that one dude that takes up the majority of the books, whether it's Jimmy Butler.
Let me ask you this.
Whether
Let
it's
me ask you this. Before you saying that, but before, because DeRozan is not a max salary guy. Before that, who was the max salary dude?
it was Butler
Wasn't no
that they
Butler's
traded
been
for.
gone. Hold on, time out, bro. Butler been gone how many years from Chicago?
They traded him for Levine.
Levine ain't max. He just got the max.
No, he had signed an extension prior to that.
No.
This is his second deal with Chicago, isn't it?
That first
They traded him
max,
on the year.
The first one was not a max deal though. He just now got a max.
Yeah, I would say that one a max. This is the first time he got a max deal though.
This is his first max.
He got close. He got close to max. I remember there was drama last time.
Again,
We was talking about it.
Old boy makes good money. What's his name? The other one, DeRozan. He makes good money, but it ain't max. And I'm telling you this: they invested all that money in them. They brought in Lonzo, Caruso. They paid a lot of money, and they haven't got any better. What they will do is scrap that team, start over, right, and try to get the cap relief. Russell Westbrook helps you with that. It makes sense to me when I watch the Bulls all these years. It makes sense to me. They want to rebuild. They want to rebuild, but they still got a couple young pieces that if they can get right guys around with cap space, then they can make the rebuild go a little bit faster. But this project didn't work. You still got you got Levine 27, not Levine, 27, DeRozan 20 for what's Vucevic making? Not Vucevic. Is it Vucevic that's there?
Yeah, I was saying Vucevic getting overpaid too.
He's like 20 something, but it's his final year too.
Yeah, so they finna get rid of all them dudes. They finna get rid of all those dudes, get that cap space, and start over. That'd be smarter than because again, why would I pay luxury tax money to be for Chicago to be a playing team? It's just stupid. That's what I was saying. Y'all remember, I told most on this channel at the beginning of the year before the summer, you need to scrap this shit. Y'all not making the playoffs. You may get to the play-in, but you will get bounced in it. And you got all this money wrapped up, and your players just getting older. You got a guy that's hurt, Levine, you don't want to pay. You got DeRozan leading you, who you know he can't get you over the top. He showed you that in Toronto. This ain't finna work. You don't have Lonzo, this doesn't work. Lonzo was the glue to this thing working. But he's hurt, so it's not finna work. They finna watch. I would not be surprised to see them do this deal. And as long as the Lakers throw a young guy in, those 2 picks plus a young guy, I think the league would approve this deal. I think they would.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna believe it until I see it, man. I ain't even gonna get my hopes up. I ain't gonna get my hopes up.
I think they want a third.
Hold on, my brother. 7 Day Sports Pod, man. We just appreciate y'all showing the love y'all been showing today, man. Appreciate it. He says Lakers only have, and anybody else, if you want your comment read, if you want your statement read, you can put it in the super chat or you can send the Cash App to Kareem and put a message in there. We will read it. 7 Day Sports Pod says Lakers only have 13 to 14 million in cap space, so they will get a big name watch because of that. Because they get the bird rights, but they got to trade to get that. Also, keep an eye on Bob Myers. Bob Myers is where? Golden State?
Yeah, they haven't signed him, but they just extended Pelinka. Myers, he's the GM's a free agent up there.
Oh, is he? Yeah, well, they're not gonna fire Pelinka and bring him in. Lakers, I'm telling y'all, they are very, very loyal. Pelinka's family because of Kobe, y'all. Mm-hmm. He was tied to Kobe. Kobe vouched for Pelinka. Pelinka ain't going nowhere, y'all. I'm telling you, he ain't going nowhere.
That's facts.
All that chatter oh, Pelinka finna get fired. The Lakers, he ain't real family, blah blah. And then a week
So
later,
order
we
is
saw that he
Pelinka
got
the
we saw
GM
he
They
and
got
president?
extended it. They extended
they
him.
extended him. Yeah, so they
Yeah.
showed you this is what we
And
do.
promoted him.
Yeah.
So he's president and GM.
In the
He doesn't even
GM.
have like a GM working under him. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
his. But
Well,
one
I
thing,
heard from what I heard the young Bucks boys are working up under him. Ain't that right, Kareem? That the young
Yeah.
Bucks boys are working under him. That's who's directly under Pelinka.
Oh,
The
Jesse.
Yeah.
young Bucks, the
Jesse
ones
Judge.
that
Jesse and Joey.
Yeah, I heard they're-
Jesse's probably one of the best scouts in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they know talent, no doubt, bro. You can tell
They
they
do.
know talent. They know talent. They know talent. So, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. I'm gonna do a little more research on that Zach Lowe thing, y'all, when I get time.
Yeah,
I'm
Zach.
gonna
I'm
do
telling
research
you, Zach
because
is tied in.
that y'all gotta understand when this information come out, it comes out for a reason. You gotta. I always say, who does
The
this
benefit.
information benefit? I always ask that question. I don't care who's putting it out, what's being said. Who does the information benefit? And to me, that don't benefit the Lakers. That benefits the Bulls. That benefits the Bulls more than the Lakers because we already been saying that if we get a blockbuster deal, we'll give up the 2 picks. Well, now the Bulls putting it out there. Hey, if you consider Zach LaVine blockbuster, we willing to talk. Let's do it. That's why I'm saying. So I would not be surprised if they're on the phone with the Bulls right now, talking about this and seeing what way they can work this out and get it approved. Because if I'm the Bulls, I'd have done this at the beginning of the year. I'm not gonna lie. I would have known with no Lonzo, this is not going to work, and I'd have been trading. I'd have done it all. Because in the summer, you just got so much more flexibility. I would not have wanted to pay all this for this year and still not get nothing. See, to me, if I put Russ with a bunch of athletic dudes and young dudes, I think Russ can actually lead them Bookers to the playoffs, bro.
He can. He can.
I think he can.
Absolutely.
That's why
I've been saying that.
I would have
Russ can play
wanted
free.
Russ. I would have wanted Russ in the summer if I was a team like the Bulls, because now I can just, and then I got no obligation because nobody's got to come back. And I get guys that give a true look at like a Kobe White, Patrick Williams because he had been hurt. All these guys get a real true look, and because Russ pushes the pace, their numbers gonna look a little better. Now I can get more for them if I want to keep them. If I don't want to keep them, you see what I'm saying?
I just think they want to. I think they're going to want a 3rd pick for LaVine. I don't think they're going to do 2 picks.
Hey, Zulu Nation again, man. They coming in heavy in the super chat tonight. We appreciate y'all, man.
Zulu Nation, thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
If we can get y'all, know how it is. If we can get y'all to do the KAREEMLOUALLEN, because look, y'all do know the super chat. We appreciate it, but YouTube getting 70% of that, y'all. Y'all go through the KAREEMLOUALLEN. Kareem get all that, and you can put the message in there, and we will read it. I promise you, we will. We will read it. You can put it. What you can do, what some brothers do, is they'll send they'll send the Cash App, and then they'll put the same message in there, and then we'll just highlight it and read it right from there. But we can still do it. I want the brother to get as much as he can get. You know, YouTube is cool, but I don't like that 70-30 split crap. I don't like that.
They killing me. I don't really see that money, and I have to wait like 6 weeks to get it.
I understand. It says shout out to Kareem and Elder, loving the show, man. We appreciate all the support over here on the Kareem Report, man.
All the new subscribers, say what's up. If you're new on here, say what up. If you're a new subscriber,
so we can call you out. That's right. Yeah. I'm looking forward to the game today because I want to see how AD looks, and I want to see. You know, the first couple games is always hard to tell because, you know, Rudy going to be jacked up. He's going to be hyped. So he's going to play really, really well or probably super bad. You know what I mean? Just because he's going to be excited and all. But I want him to get in, get going, and I want to see what it looks like. I really want to see what Darvin Ham can do with these dudes defensively, man. Trevor Adams, man, we appreciate you in the super chat. He said beating LA Clippers in playoffs will be that much sweeter. Oh, bro, I'm telling you.
Factual.
Y'all have no idea what I have planned if the Lakers and the Clippers play in the playoffs, y'all. Y'all have no idea. Especially now, if the Lakers ain't healthy, of course not. But if they both healthy, oh my God. Y'all have no idea what I got planned. I hope it comes to fruition. I was so excited, y'all. Remember when the Lakers was 1 in the bubble and they were sitting there waiting and the Clippers was up 3-0? I'm telling you, man, I was so excited. I was so excited. Like, this is finally finna happen. It's finally finna happen. And them boogers, They were strippers.
Yeah,
They
I remember
exposed
Jared
themselves.
Dudley was talking. He said we was waiting on him too.
We was
Yeah, he
waiting,
did.
bro.
He did.
We were
Jared
waiting.
Daly was running his mouth too.
Now,
So we
what you
waiting
will
on them
hear
boys.
now, this is funny. What I've heard from some, not all, but what I've heard from some Clipper fans is one, some of them still say that that team in the bubble was better than the Lakers. It was a better matchup against the Lakers. I'm like, now hold on, bro. Even that year, that wasn't the same team you have now. And two, the Lakers had just beat y'all the last two times y'all played.
They
They beat
waxed
you in
him
the
the
game.
last time.
They beat you in the game right before the bubble got called, or right before they canceled the season. Then when
Yeah,
it got opened back
pandemic.
up, the first game we played y'all and beat y'all. So the last two times you had saw the Lakers, they had whooped your ass.
Man,
Hmm.
that's when they
And
blew
the
out the
one time,
Bucks
Yeah.
and
and
Clippers
hold on,
back to
hold on,
And
back.
the
y'all.
Lakers on
And hold
fire.
on, y'all.
And
Hold on, y'all.
I
This is the thing that. Hold
I
on,
never
y'all.
forget
Let me say
that.
this. Let me say this. This is the thing that got me. Remember in that game in the regular season, right before they called for the bubble, let everybody off for the bubble, right? Remember, it was old boy Avery Bradley, 26 points. Y'all remember that? He hit all those threes.
Mm-hmm.
All the Clipper guys back then were telling me, man, Avery Bradley, y'all have Avery Bradley. It's always an excuse. You know that with them when they lose. Avery Bradley, blah, blah, blah. So don't forget, the bubble came
Was
up.
that
Who
he
didn't,
was
who
gone?
didn't play in the bubble, y'all? We didn't have it. We lost our starting two guard. And we still beat them niggas. I was like, what's y'all excuses now? We don't even have one of our starters here. And still beat y'all.
Elder, I got told that we was a
Hold on,
super
I got a
team.
cash app.
You
I
ain't
don't.
lying. We
I
had
was
a we
told
had
the
a we
same.
had a dynamic duo with
You
good
got a
role
cash
players
app,
that
Kareem?
fit.
Kareem,
Yeah.
you got a.
Hold on
Hey,
one
Reedy,
second,
go ahead,
guys. I
brother.
got cash out to David Sutters. David Sutters, he said, for support. And David Sutters also bought some wine and fragrance from me. So
Man,
Damn,
he
I got to
always
appreciate
caps
you.
on that
support.
one,
David
Kareem. I
Sutters,
got to get
thank you,
that.
bro.
I'm gonna follow you on
That's
I ain't gonna
real.
lie to you.
I
I gotta holler
just
at
heard
you
about
about that
that, Kareem.
cologne though.
Yeah,
I got to.
hit my Instagram. I'm putting it back up there.
I
You
That's
said
I
it's
what's up,
followed
Lakers
you. I'm
man.
underscore Kareem.
Hey, see, to me, a guy like I see what you're saying in there. Octavius, I think it's Octavius May, Octavius X May. I see what you're saying. See, that won't work with the Clippers though. They players ain't like Dame though. They players ain't like Dame. They don't have a bunch of score first shot jacker guards that will get caught up. You see what happened in Portland? They made all those threes in that second quarter, and they wouldn't stop shooting them. They wouldn't stop shooting them, and that's why the Lakers was able to get back in that game. Clippers ain't that stupid. I ain't gonna lie to you. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna find whichever guy's hot, Norman Powell, Reggie Jackson, doesn't matter, and they're gonna go to work in that four. You see what I'm saying? So Patrick Beverly is kind of nullified, and he comes from there. Those guys know him. So to me, I don't really need Patrick Beverly in the game against the Clippers. I don't think he gives us any kind of advantage. Actually, I think he hurts us. In my personal opinion,
Mm-hmm.
that's just my opinion. He ain't getting over that. Like you saw him talking to Kawhi last night. Kawhi just kind of grinned at him like, bro, really? That's like you think that shit gonna work, bro? It didn't work when you was here in practice, bro. This shit don't work. Shut your ass up, little nigga. That's really how Kawhi kind of sunned him a little bit, in my opinion. You know the way he looked at him. So you're right. Oh, Dejan, you're right. Then they blamed Doc Rivers. Remember when they ran out of excuses, they started blaming Doc Rivers. It was the coaching. It was the coaching. Now it's amazing. You said zero about Doc Rivers as a coach when you were up 3-1. Nobody said a word that Doc Rivers. Actually, the only words you said was, "Man, Doc's doing a marvelous job. Doc got us here. Doc helped this and that." When you start losing, you blamed it on Doc. Again, I already know what Clippers are gonna do. They claim they don't, but they do. They bring
Sure, they were
excuses
blaming
when
Lou
they
Williams.
fold. They always
And
got some.
that blame us up.
Hey, it's the locker room cancer. It's the coach. It's somebody. Kawhi got hurt. It's all that. Like they say now, when they went to the
Yeah.
Western Conference, if Kawhi would have played, we'd have smoked things. Who knows that? Who
Oh,
knows
if
that?
if Lou Williams didn't go get the wings at Magic City.
Yeah.
They,
Now mine.
everything but I missed shots and I ain't played too well and we
Yeah,
choked.
and mind you, Lou Williams have been back for a while. You know what I mean? Montrezl Harrell, all this. I'm telling you, I'm so tired of the excuses that I hear from Clipper fans. This is their year. They really, because guess what? All the media believe that this is the year for the Clippers. They got the best roster money could buy. They done stacked that right now. To me, that is a stacked team. That's a stacked team. Now I don't need 3 Hall of Famers. When you look 1 through 15. That's a stacked team. Who cares though? Figure out how to beat that team. Because to me, it's only one ball. Everybody can't shoot. Everybody can't have it. So get out there and get it done. If you can play D and get stops, you can make it happen. But the Clippers will fold themselves. They are strippers. They will expose themselves on purpose. Watch. Watch, y'all. I can't, man. Kareem, what I tell you last night? We'll get the last laugh. Watch. We'll get the last laugh.
I
Lakers
want
get
to see it.
healthy. Lakers get healthy. Even if we don't make no more trades, y'all. No more trade. Even if we don't. This team right here, once we get healthy, get flowing and going, I would love to see even this team we got. This team we got. The problem with this team, I'm gonna tell you though, would be Russell Westbrook. That would be our problem because I don't see him playing well against the Clippers ever. I don't see him playing well, and they would play right into his mental psyche that he don't got, and he would cost us the game. Like he hurt us last night. I ain't saying he cost us the game, but he sure didn't help us. Every time the Lakers made a little bitty run, he put Russ in. I saw it at least 2 or 3 times, and man, the Clippers go right back on the run because Russ don't know how to control the pace. He going up and down, up and down. Next thing you know, he make a dumb turnover or he does something stupid, take a bad shot. To me, a lot of times turnovers to me is bad shots, y'all. You come down and take a shot with freaking 14 seconds left on the shot clock and nobody else touched the ball, that's like a turnover to me. Because every time that happens, guess what? The other team goes down and they normally make a 3 or make a basket. Russ is way too emotional. I agree with you, Dejan, on that. He's too emotional and he doesn't have the mental makeup of a champion, y'all. He don't. And he gets a pass because he plays hard. He's a likable dude. All the dudes in the league love Russ as a person. You see what I'm saying? But he is not got the mental makeup to be a world champ. That's going to end up costing us. I hope the Lakers see that and make a move with Russ. Because see, to do the Levine deal, if that's on the table, you're going to have to move Russ. To do the deal in Indiana, which we can tell is back on the table, you're going to have to put Russ in it. So I'm almost good with any deal the Lakers do if they moving Russ right now. Y'all ain't gonna lie. I was hoping Darvin Ham could coach him past this, but I see now in these games, Darvin Ham is not gonna have the focus to really coach Russ. He ain't gonna have it. Ain't gonna have it. And I heard Russ been mad all week because 2 weeks ago, 6th man of the year, they put the article out on Shelburne saying what that Russ was gonna possibly be with the Lakers moving forward. Even past this year. Then next thing you know, he hears his name in trade. That's why Russ been mad. He didn't talk to the media after the one game he played horrible, but the Lakers won Portland. He didn't talk to the media after that game. And then last night, if you notice, he was in there laughing. But he got real snappy with the media on the first or second question. He got real snappy. So all of them start throwing him softball questions after that. So
that
hey,
Portland game, he was
Foxy Brown,
benched.
salute, sister.
Hey,
Salute,
Boxy,
sister.
how you?
Salute,
But I
sister.
Salute,
think
Boxy Brown.
it's good. I think that, like you said, I think these trade talks probably affected him because he's better.
It has. Russ really wants to be in LA, y'all. I mean, think about this. Russ' family's there. He's from there. He's at the end of his career. Russ has a ton of business going on there too, y'all. I got to be honest, but he got car lots. He got a lot of stuff going on. If you're not there, it's very hard to deal with all that stuff when you're not actually there, y'all.
He's got a lot of charity
Having to
work
come
here
back
too.
and forth a lot, bro. He's doing a lot. So I get why Russ wants to be there. I heard the rumor saying that. And I told my boy last year. I told my boy Show last year. I said if Russ gets traded from LA, don't be surprised to see whoever buys him out when he becomes a free agent, that he come back and sign any kind of deal he can with the Clippers. Don't be surprised. We don't want that nigga. I said it's not that you want him. But if he comes on the cheap, again, for Russ, honestly, y'all, because it can't be about the money. The niggas done made, what, $400 million? He done had 4 max deals? I mean, Russ,
shit, and that nigga making.
I'm telling you, there's no way he's broke. He's got buku bank.
Oh,
So
no, that nigga making cheese.
It's not about the bank.
Yeah, that
So
Jordan deal.
That's a prideful dude, though, man. That's a prideful dude.
I know he's prideful, but I believe with what he's got going on and all the stuff he's doing, if he could just be in LA, I think if he looked out there and saw that that's the best situation, like if a team say, hey, we'll give you 3 years, $30 million, and you can come run the show, or the Clippers say, hey, we'll get you play for the mid level, we'll give you what we gave John Wall. Shit, I think Russell go take that $6.5 million.
I think that's legit. Yeah, I think that's legit.
Yeah, I mean, I would say he got so many damn sponsors and shoe deals and
he got a lot.
Ambassador. Man, Westbrook probably worth $500 million, bro.
So he also has a lot of. He still has a lot of business and charity in OKC too. A lot.
Yeah, I get why he wants to be in LA. I do. I think he's a really bad fit for the Lakers, and the main reason he's a bad fit is his mentality. His mindset does not fit any team that's truly trying to win a championship, which I believe the Lakers should be. They should be. I don't. It don't. So
yeah, I wish you. I wish he was still hitting that mid-range in that corner 3 like he was in 2015.
Oh man, that little pull up at the top of the key to the elbow.
That version of Russ,
I always had mad respect for his pull up because I thought that was his midi game.
Yeah,
was always fine from what I saw. But
it just disappeared out of nowhere.
That stop on a dime, top of that pull up, man. That was. I think it was that.
You remember that year he got hurt?
Somebody count the night. How many times when Russ come in the game, when he get that ball, that nobody else on the Lakers touch it? Just somebody of you gonna remember. Just count how many times he comes down. I don't care if it's off a rebound, out of bounds, whatever, and nobody else touches the ball before he shoots. Those are really rough possessions to me, unless you score the basket. And actually, even sometimes when you score, why? Nobody else is involved, and I need everybody else engaged. You can do that if you're gonna break a dude down. Pass the ball around, run offense, make them move. I know teams right now are saying it's so freaking easy to guard the Lakers. We all just stand and watch LeBron and watch Russ try to break their guy down and get to the basket, and we all just play help side defense. Nobody has to move. AD makes people move because you got to guard that booger on that block. When he comes, now people have to move.
I swear, Russ make at least 5 plays a game that leave you like, bro, what the hell?
Man, Brandon.
Every game.
Man, watching Russ in person makes your head hurt, man.
It does. It stresses you out, right?
Hey, I stay in Alabama. I ain't never seen it.
No shots for 5 passes or something. Make you
I'd have been to Laker games,
like
man. Shit.
Yeah, I've been to a few this year, man. And he touches the ball.
It ain't nothing personal. Russ just don't fit, man. He don't fit.
Like I've never been at a.
I commend him for what he did, changing the game, adjusting, trying. He did give it effort. I commend him. Darvin did the most out of him I've ever seen.
He's playing better defense.
Doesn't fit, bro.
Right.
He still don't fit.
Yeah, but I've never been to a Laker game and heard so many Laker fans scream no when a player shoots. Like it's like it's
but
all
this
game.
year they're not doing that, are they? They did that
early in the year it was still
I
bad.
went to
it was still bad early in the year. Like I went.
They played Charlotte.
I went a couple weeks ago, and people were still doing it. There's still people who don't want him, but they'll cheer for him. They don't hate him as much as they did last year. But Laker fans just hated the fact he had no accountability. Like that exit meeting interview just like killed his like chance for Laker fans for a while. It took a while to get that back.
When they asked him how do you feel about winning a championship in LA, he said, "Cool, saying it's fine if not,
no expectations."
Right.
You
can't talk that way out here.
That part blew me.
Yeah, you can't talk that way.
If you don't win, you don't win, but you at least got to be going out there like, okay, it's championship or bust. And if you don't get it, so be it. But damn, you sound defeated already.
Like you gotta understand out here, like your mailman will slap you if you bash the Lakers out here. Like he will deliver he'll deliver a slap to your face. It's a culture.
I need to live out there. I need to live out there. Then.
Yeah, man, it's a whole different ball game out here. So it's like it is dead serious out here. Like dudes will get into street fights out here over this.
I would say shit.
I got Nuggets tonight. I see.
At Brandon Ingram, man, I hope AD doesn't have as bad of a return game as Brandon Ingram just did. Jesus.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta be I gotta be the biggest Laker fan in the South that's under 30.
Wizards beat the Rockets.
I gotta be.
Man, Kuzma had Wolves beat the Pels. Man,
yeah, that's a game. Brandon Ingram was Edwards. I was watching right now. Yeah, he had like 35.
37.
Yeah, so like, but Ingram went like 0 for 5 from 3. He was like 4 for 18. He just couldn't hit nothing. He was out. He's been out like 2 months. Yeah, been out like 2 months. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's why I said.
Hope AD don't do that tonight.
Yeah, that first game, man. You don't know if you're gonna get great play or if you're gonna get horrible play from a dude.
Oh, it ain't no in between. It's either they gonna hoop
that's
real good or
don't be mad, y'all. If Rui don't play well tonight, all right? Don't be mad. It could be all emotion there, adjusting. Just give him about 5 or 6 games to get his rhythm going.
I think
if you go out there and score 35, don't expect this shit all the time.
No, I don't think he's gonna do 35, but I think you'll see some like LeBron's gonna look for him to get him going, like running the break.
Bron playing tonight? Is Bron playing?
Yeah, they're both got
upgraded. AD and Rui coming off the bench.
Yeah, Bron's so close, 178 points. He ain't trying to miss no game right now.
Yeah, he definitely wants that prior to the All-Star game so he can get honored out there.
That's 3-4 games. That's 4 or 5 games right there.
At his current pace,
Been doing? That's 4 or 5 games. So I have to look and see what he's projected.
He may sit a game just to try to have it in the arena that he wants it to be at as it towards the end, but because he likes to control the narrative of everything.
Shit,
No doubt,
I
no
let him
doubt.
do it at home though.
He should want to do it in LA.
He should want to.
But don't we got a road trip coming up?
Yeah, so it's gonna be on
two. Yeah, we got this game and then we're going on the road.
It would have been dope if it wasn't in LA. It would have been dope if he did it in Boston, but it's too short. It's too close.
All right, y'all. I'm about to bounce. Laker game coming on.
Yeah, the Laker game coming on, but I got 200 people on here. Can y'all please go to my video I did earlier about the 1090 Jake? Hit the like button. I only got like 150 views.
I got you on that too.
Y'all go support. Go support. Go
Yeah,
hit the like
button. I followed you on IG too. I'm gonna shoot you a message about some of that wine you was talking about.
I bet. Shoot me on IG.
Got
Everybody, please go to that video. I don't care if you watch it for 1 minute and hit the like button. I need some traffic. It was some real stuff I was talking on that video. Just hit the like button and watch it for like 1 minute. Give me a view and subscriber. I'm gonna see right now when I go off. Y'all can all do it.
All right, y'all, man. Y'all take it easy.
Enjoy the game, y'all. Enjoy the game.
All right, y'all. Be safe.